CzarThwomp here, and welcome to episode 10 of Danganronpa S. Last time was arguably one of the duller episodes that we've done because essentially all we did was we went through Hajime. Pretty much it was the episode of Hajime. We did standard Hajime. We also did Izura, Kamakura, Yas Queen. And frankly, even though Izuru, he basically has a giant mark on the Danganronpa timeline, in all retrospect, his character isn't all that lively. I mean, sure he's the ultimate everything, but at the end of the day, his personality is kind of blah. And then we did Sonya just to fully round out just characters that really are sort of middle ground in my personal opinion, because don't get me wrong, Sonya has her good moments every now and then, but frankly, for the most part, she, compared to a lot of other characters from Danganronpa 2 that really stand out, such as Fuyuhiko or Kazuichi or Nekomaru, and all of his toilet humor done right, basically. She just comes off as, Sonya comes off as kind of, it also doesn't help that she's commonly paired up with Gundam, who basically, Gundam, you can't top Gundam. Gundam is just his own persona. Gundam is just Gundam. Heck, I don't even think, Gundam was in the virtual world. He was in his own world. He was in his Gundam world. But anyways, let's get started. As you can tell by the name of the episode, it's going to be the mom episode. And frankly, if we're going to start things off with the moms in Danganronpa, I mean, sure you could have said, oh, CzarThwomp, why didn't you save Hiroko until now? Well, frankly, one, I wanted to get a power character who basically had their skill, who had their damage break, who had their attributes break unlocked. And two, basically, Hiroko, she is nothing compared to the true mom of the Danganronpa series. The ultimate mom, Mommy Kirumi. Forget Kirumi, she could easily mom Hiroko under the table. Because frankly, Kirumi's got that energy where basically, Kirumi, she's already dealing with her brat child, Kokichi. Okay, but anyways. Yes, let's do this. Let's get started. As usual, I have a tradition to go off of. Basically, friendly square. The katanas I keep on getting my hands on because apparently the vending machine in the Danganronpa games are... You know what, actually, before we get started on that, I just remembered. I was doing some grinding. At basically in the battle tower 10 minutes before the stream started and got 11 coins. Yeah, I can basically get around an average of a coin a minute. That is how good this grinding method is. If you want easy monocoins, go to the 10th floor and just go auto mode. Okay, let's see the things that we got. Okay, we got Taka, his awakening bonus. Taka's just pissed off, being his usual Taka self. Yeah, Taka finally got that wedgie that has long been coming to him. I'm sorry, Taka, but frankly, you've had it coming for so long. Wait, why am I apologizing? I have never apologized for my dislike for Taka. It has been a very known fact ever since I first started the Danganronpa series that I do not like Taka, okay? I know that Taka is a fan favorite character, but to me, he's that one guy that you just want to slug. Because basically just Taka, his one eyes closed smiling grin, basically. That is the grin of some guy who basically is like, who basically is the ultimate teacher's pet. Where frankly, I would not be surprised if the reason why Taka wants Makoto's hoodie so badly is because basically he couldn't find a teacher because basically the last hoodie he had was his teacher's mouth. That's how far his head is up the ass. Okay, but anyways, we also got Maki. I am apparently failing. I'm basically failing to pay attention to what I'm doing. Okay, Maki, her focus regen. Maki, tsundere Maki for Christmas. And lots of bandages. Bindings, not bandages. Yeah, Mikan. Bandage wrap. I don't know where that line is, because I know that Mikan has bandage wrap. That's one of her things. But apparently not. Apparently I cannot find that line. Okay, let's go. 1 coin. And it's kind of weird that I actually got about 8 hours of sleep last night. And Sayaka. Of course I get a Sayaka swimsuit right now. Yeah, no other character swimsuits. None for CzarThwomp. Okay, let's go. Yeah, wait, it's already 5 minutes? I wasted 5 minutes basically just going on this weird little talking spree. of what happens when I actually get 10 hours of sleep, about 8 hours of sleep, and then I actually stream at night. Is that the golden combination for me to actually have good commentary? Because I actually feel like my mind is whole for some odd reason. No, I don't want to go to the... Okay, I selected development mode. Okay, I'm not ruining the streak. I'm not ruining the streak of I'm actually in a good mood. Okay, once again, Mommy Kirumi. Let's go, Mommy Kirumi. We keep getting katanas. We keep getting friendship squares. So basically, might as well take advantage of them. I have much work to do here, both in refining my talents and offering my services to the students. Mommy Kirumi! Mommy Kirumi! I need you to put the straw in my juice box. My Capri Sun is being stabbed with me. Oh God, not you, Kokichi, not you. And then Kirumi just jumps in the ocean. I am not dealing with you, sassy child. Mommy Kirumi, come back! And then Kokichi, he just gets a giant inflatable duck inner tube from the school store, from the grocery store, and he basically just paddles out after Kirumi. Come back, Mommy Kirumi! Oh God, he's following me. Okay, let's do this. Hopefully the game doesn't freeze up on me, because that's what happened to one. Oh, we also did Monosuke's event, which oddly enough was the most exciting part of the episode. Anyways, let's go. We have 1,000 more Jabber coins than we had before, so let's try to find some spaces. Let's try to find some friendship. Byakuya. Frankly, Kirumi, I could imagine her and Byakuya being a good power duo, basically. They would synergize pretty well with each other, all things considered. I mean, basically, Byakuya, because basically Kirumi, she's just a she's basically the ultimate support class, and then you have Byakuya, who basically just needs someone reliable to keep Toko away from him. Yeah, basically hire Kirumi. Kirumi wouldn't be so much Byakuya's maid as more his bodyguard, because basically Kirumi would just have to defend against Toko. And that makes you wonder, though, in terms of fighting capabilities, how capable is Kirumi? I mean, the most we know about her combat skills is that she supposedly took out an enemy fortress to help rescue some family members of one of her clients. Though that's all we know. Okay, bird scroll. Let's basically get the mage rod and get some heroes undies. Okay, you know what? I'm feeling crazy. So what I'm gonna do is I am going to attack you. Oh, come on, Mommy Kirumi. No, you failed me, Mommy Kirumi. You make me sad, Mommy Kirumi. Okay, let's go. Come on, roll the dice. I want to get an event space. Come on, I want to get friendship squares. Yeah, I love how basically I do this off camera and the stars align, but then the second I turn on that recording button, all of my luck dies. All my luck goes away and there is no more luck. There is just misery and sadness. One space. Thank you, Mommy Kirumi. Thank you. At least we bought all the items I wanted to buy, so it's no skin off my back, really. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to make my way over to the second island because that has a lot more spaces. Speed card and triple move. Mommy Kirumi needs that speed card. Though, frankly, if I was developing the stats, basically, what I would do is I would make it where Kirumi's speed is sky high. I would make it where Kirumi's speed is like a base of 10 or like a base of 20, something incredibly high, because basically as some sort of sick joke to her execution, because basically Kirumi is the only character that basically thinks to herself, you know what, maybe I should run away from the execution. Kirumi's one of the few. I mean, sure, there's Chiaki, who basically was trying to run away in her execution in Danganronpa 2, though for the most part she was pretty resigned to her fate. Anyways, let's make Mommy Kirumi a little faster. And tiger fight. Come on, Kirumi, be the tiger mom. Yeah, Kirumi's the tiger mom. She's not gonna let anyone get in the way of basically her making the appetizers for the party. Yeah, I can just imagine Kokichi giving Kirumi a Mother's Day card. I can imagine Kokichi basically going all out for a Mother's Day celebration for Kirumi, knowing full well that it would just piss her off. Basically, Kokichi would basically turn a Mother's Day celebration into an ultimate troll move. Good morning, Suichi.
Okay.
Good morning, Kirumi. Another early day for you, huh?
I am a maid.
You're assuming that both of you to assume that Kirumi sleeps. Frankly, I wouldn't be surprised if Kirumi, one of basically her responsibilities in the past was just standing guard behind one of her previous master's beds. Waking up early is my custom. A maid must always wake before her employer.
What do you think?
Care for a beverage with your breakfast? I can prepare many things, from tea to tropical juice. Tropical juice would suit this place well, huh? Sure, I'll go with that. Personally, when it comes for me and breakfast, I'm more of an orange juice guy. I cannot drink milk in the morning because milk just tastes so bland and watery to me in the morning. I just can't taste it. The fruit, on the other hand, fruit juice goes very well with me. Orange juice is my first choice because I like the zing. The zing wakes me up. It wakes me up better than coffee would, if you can believe it. Coffee, I would not be able to handle because coffee just does not go well on my stomach. I've tried coffee once, and suffice to say, I wanted to puke. I felt like I was on the verge of puking because just my stomach felt heavy. The taste was overwhelming. It was like I was drinking an ashtray. And before you ask, yeah, I know that not all coffee's the same, but just from the smell of it, some coffee, all coffee to me smells like an ashtray. Though, if I can't drink orange juice, basically, I'll go for apple juice or grape juice. Apple juice tending to be my second one, because at restaurants, you get breakfast at a restaurant, it's basically like, oh, we're going to use all of the pulp. We're going to put all of the pulp in your cup. Understood. I'll prepare it right away, so please have a seat and wait a moment. Whoa, wait a sec. I nearly end up relying on you as a maid again.
Wait.
You don't have to serve our every need here too, Kirumi.
How?
What makes you say so? Because this is an important time before graduation. You should use this time for yourself.
That is fine.
Your concern for me, please do not worry. Your thoughts are much appreciated. However,
May I?
using my talents to seek out new possibilities, that's why I serve everyone. Except Kokichi. Kokichi is a little brat gremlin. He is not my son. Mommy Kirumi! I need you to iron my slacks! You don't wear slacks, Kokichi. When I won't start wearing them, Mommy Kirumi. Oh.
That is correct.
Even going about my usual tasks, there may very well be new discoveries with a new frame of mind.
Yes.
Right now, in fact, it's like I'm borrowing the strength of others for my own assignments.
Please.
So please, do not hesitate to rely on me.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, Kirumi. I guess I was sticking my nose where it didn't belong. Think nothing of it. I'm still delighted by your companionship.
Please, go ahead.
By your compassion. And here's your tropical juice. Your breakfast will be ready momentarily.
Thank you.
Right, thank you. I'm grateful, but being served by a top-class maid like Kirumi at a resort is pretty extravagant.
All right.
I better be careful not to get lazy and neglect my assignment. Don't worry, Suichi. You could just have Kirumi do it for you. I mean, that's the plight that Kurumi's past employers fall under, where basically Kirumi, she's so good at her job that she basically makes it where you can't live your life without her. Kirumi is the ultimate technological advancement. Okay, let's go here.
Yeah.
First pattern is done. Got the missing material offline. Online, CzarThwomp, stop flooding my lines! Seriously, CzarThwomp, you've been doing this since 2019! I might be done in the time for the event. A blue sky and sea. I never thought I'd be scrambling to make a costume in this paradise. But if I don't make basic preparations, I'll never make it in time. Thanks, latest obsession. #relatable.
What do you think?
Fine work, Samugi. How's progress? I know I asked you to manage my schedule, but my heart sinks every time you ask that. Are you okay? Perhaps you need a break. I prepared black tea and cookies. Please, try it. Thank you. The sugar soothes my tired brain. I'm so lucky to have you here right now.
That
Is that your costume in progress? A complex design. The end result will be captivating. Really? I'm glad you think so. Praise for a work in progress really fuels my motivation.
is correct.
However, I just have one concern.
What do you think?
Is it possible to take something you created in this virtual world back to the real world? I
was worried about that too, so I was trying to get confirmation. Damn it, if my hard work cannot be brought to the real world, I will have a meltdown! Any works related to our talents may be reproduced once we return, if at all possible. Pen and paper seem possible, but I only have to sew the costumes once I'm back. We're here for a long term, after all. I'd have skipped class if I couldn't make costumes.
It seems
Costume making and cosplaying events must be incredibly important to you then. Sorry, I was exaggerating.
Yeah.
Even if it wasn't possible to make costumes, I prioritize a big pre-graduation event like this. Although, I wouldn't be happy about it. Your passion is inimitable. I'm probably showing a bad otaku habit right now. I'm not weeaboo though. I'm not a fumi. From my point, it's worthy of support.
That is correct.
Do you require dinner? I'll make preparations immediately, so please continue work. And what is wrong with my Samugi voice? This is what happens when I do Great Ace Attorney voices for a good 3 hours before this. If this keeps up, I won't be able to live without maid anymore.
So, intellect, 49. Mommy Kirumi gets stronger. Okay, let's go. Okay, which one can we land on now? Let's land on you, right here.
Here, Kirumi. Sorry. Here, Kirumi. This appears to be the smoothie of the day.
Thank you.
That is very helpful, thank you.
What should we
And
do?
yet, being served by someone else just doesn't feel right to me.
Hey,
Come on, you deserve a bit of slacking time. Isn't that what Sayaka commanded?
That is true. I saw I fulfill any request, and that was indeed Sayaka's. But I've never been forbidden from serving anyone as a maid for a full day before.
So,
That's just the kind of person Sayaka is. I think she was being very thoughtful of you.
am I wrong?
You're a maid down to your very bones. Not unlike my dedication as a detective.
Man, I don't get it. I mean, I'm a baseball player when I'm holding the bat, but I'm a jack of all trades off the field.
hey, listen.
What ifs? Just do as Sayaka said, Kirumi. It ain't every day you get to chill at resorts.
That is correct.
Spending time like this was inconceivable to me till now. Perhaps it's related to my assignments.
There's no way.
Look, a little bit of relaxation ain't gonna... Oh, who am I kidding? I ain't gonna change your mind.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, let's have some freaking fun. Anyone want to bust out an inflatable boat?
Understood.
I believe I saw large ones at the beach hut. I'll prepare one at once.
Hey,
Karumi,
my apologies.
forgive me.
Oh yeah.
I guess the imperfections like Kirumi has her fair share of flaws, eh?
That is tragic.
How disappointing. I never thought I'd encounter another task as difficult as cutting cognac.
Yes, Karumi's ancient enemy of cognac. Basically, something that can drive Mommy Kirumi to tears.
So then,
Sayaka said she'd join us once she finished her review, so just relax with us until then.
thank you.
I will entrust myself to your care today. You have my things.
Who's interviewing Sayaka here? Sayaka's surrounded by people who are in her class. Seriously, who is interviewing her? Wait, was Kamaru basically interviewing her for a blog? Okay, even more intellect. Okay, might as well.
So then,
Let's see if you can serve Mommy Kirumi. Wow, got an upgrade. Nice. Thank you. Use the success card. 272. Platinum rod. Jabberundies. Nice. Okay, let's go 1 space forward, 2 spaces back.
May I take your picture, Karumi?
Yes.
Yes, go right ahead.
Say
Great, now say cheese! I finally got one. This isn't a shot I can take every day. Oh, was there anything unusual in what you just took?
Do you agree?
You've taken multiple photos of me, so surely that's not what it makes it unusual. True, but in every photo I have of you, you're always at someone's side. That's how an ultimate mate should be, and that's wonderful, don't get me wrong.
Come on.
But I don't have any photos of you alone, so I consider this a pretty rare shot.
That is correct.
I was never conscious of it, but it's true that there are a few moments in which I'm alone. Right, and wow, just as I thought, your expression is a little bit different when you're alone.
Come on.
Wanna take a look? Here's what I mean.
Oh,
This is
that is correct.
rather embarrassing. I look disheartened, like there's nothing on my mind. Hey, when it comes to Mommy Kirumi, she's like SpongeBob in that one episode where Squidward was basically trying to turn the Krusty Krab into a fancy restaurant. Basically,
When it comes to Kirumi, her mind has been cleared of everything but fine dining and breathing. And frankly, that and running 500-meter dashes.
Huh? You don't look like that to me.
Come on.
You may look a little distant, but you also look very dignified and beautiful, soft and lovely. More like a once-in-a-lifetime shot. I'll have to get this developed and send it to you.
What do you think?
I feel as though I'm making a face I should never show to a master. It's truly embarrassing.
Do you agree?
And yet, it's just as you described it. This is truly a masterful photo.
Obviously.
Yeah, it's the best one I've taken all day, no doubt about
That
it.
is correct.
I am pleased then.
No.
But you don't have to give it to me. I am truly a little embarrassed about it.
Then
Aw, that's too bad. Is it okay if I keep it?
I do not.
Of course, it's your work after all.
That is correct.
Photographs are amazing, yet terrifying, exposing one's least expected aspects.
Hey!
Let me take more while we're here, okay? Oh god, Kokichi's coming over here. Quickly, take him fast. And then Kokichi, Mommy Kirumi's doing a photo shoot. And then Kokichi's just running over. Ew, Mahiru, take one of me and Mommy Kirumi. Yes, don't take us to the next destination. No, I don't want to go to the next destination. I just want to get friendship squares. Okay, what's our next event gonna be? Come on, I want to see at least one with Kokichi and Kirumi. Because, come on, Kokichi calling Kirumi mom is the ultimate. I should be able to do a version update now.
Please.
You're working late, I see. Would you care for some hot tea and snacks?
Yay!
Wow, thank you. You're working late too, Kirumi.
It seems as if.
You seem to be up late working every night. Is that personal research?
What do you think?
Or do you still have another monitor in this virtual world? Monitoring is going fine now. I'm going to push an update for my alter ego.
That is.
Alter ego? That's the AI you create, correct? A most impressive fruit of your labor. You're embarrassing me.
That is correct.
For the country, no, for the whole world, AI is only going to get more and more crucial. Especially with the innovation of apparently the anime maid robots that I heard about, really. In a past stream, a viewer was telling me about basically how there's this one company in Japan that's trying to make real-life anime maid girls. And they look creepy. I am sorry. They look like some possessed dolls that you would see out of Silent Hill. Yeah, that's Hifumi Silent Hill, basically. Hifumi goes to Silent Hill, and he gets a bunch of robo-maids coming after him.
Yes.
Your talent is critical in clearing a path to a brighter future for our world. If you put it like that, it's beyond embarrassing and I'm not sure how to respond.
Either way.
Simply take the words at face value. I wish to support you. I feel this strongly. Precisely how immense are the possibilities you possess? Even I cannot say.
What should I
Whoa,
do?
just a second. I'm starting to get too worked up.
I will grant you.
Hey now, Kirumi, tone it down. Go get Chibi too worked up. Chibi is too pure. He doesn't need that stress. I'll provide you support anytime. If you feel it necessary, please call for me.
Thank you.
Thank you. That's the right thing to say, right? What do I do at times like this? Just be you, Chibi. Just be you. Okay, out of curiosity, what just increased? Intellect 111. Kirumi just having all those big brain moments. Okay, might as well just increase level. Because, well, we're going to want to see how many levels we can get out of this. Plus, Kirumi has to get stronger with each encounter. Kirumi has to get faster. Greetings, Kamaru.
Correct.
Kirumi! Hello!
What do you think?
It just so happens to be tea time. Would you like to take a little break?
Please. Go
I
ahead.
made English afternoon tea today. Would you care for some?
No, thanks. It's just it's not that I don't want to. It's just that Toko is having me scan the entire area for Byakuya. She's making me go after him with a big butterfly net. But I don't know any tea time manners of any of these other stuff a noble lady would know.
That is fine.
This isn't a formal setting, so there's no need to worry.
May
I will only judge you silently with my eyes. If you'd like to take this opportunity to learn etiquette, I could offer my advice as a maid.
Correct.
Pinky, Kamaru, Pinky!
Oh, in that case, please do. Please make a proper young noble lady out of me.
Understood.
Understood. Please leave it to me.
That is correct.
First, relax and start by enjoying tea time.
Ooh, relax, huh? Easier said than done when being served by you. I shouldn't be serviced like this. I'm just an ordinary high school girl. Why does it make you so confused? Was I a noble lady in a past life?
Well, that would explain the brother complex, Kamaru.
Are you feeling
Calm
lonely?
yourself, release this tension from your shoulders, and you'll quickly grow accustomed.
I feel like I shouldn't get used to such luxury.
Please, go ahead.
Now, here you are. First, sip the tea and calm your nerves.
Correct.
Thank you. Wow, it's good. Plus, it's 2 lumps of sugar and no milk. My favorite way to drink tea.
I am a
I
maid.
never forget an order. It's top class to serve what's most appropriate for the individual.
I'm seriously not gonna be able to go back to the way things were now, am I?
That's the curse of Mommy Kirumi. Once you go Mommy Kirumi, you can't go back. What are some ideas you have for unlocking new potential in your talents? I am a maid, though, and through. I live to serve. That, I believe, will never change. However, I can consider this a command from the Academy. I should consider things I normally would not. Start a maid dispatch service. Is there any more work? Create a worker to delegate tasks to. Okay, probably this would be Monomi or Shirokuma. Handle more work. Maid dispatch service. I'm gonna do it. Mommy Kirumi for hire.
Either way.
In raising the young, we support our future.
What do you think?
It may sound too obvious as a new potential, but I believe this is one way I can use my talents. Oh yeah, try to train Monica in the art of maid work. Yeah, Monica, frankly, Kirumi, Monica's already ahead of you when it comes to poisoning drinks. Monica would be the example of the maid did it.
What?
So you called me here to ask for funding?
No.
It's nothing like that. I simply wanted to brainstorm ideas. You employ many world-class stewards and run businesses, so I sought your advice.
That is correct.
I've worked for CEOs and supported startups, but I have no experience founding a company of my own. Frankly, knowing how Kirumi is, any startups that she supports, she ends up creating them and building them up. Frankly, knowing Kirumi, basically, you put her behind the reins of a company for 3 seconds, boom, Kirumi has made it top class. I mean, for God's sake, Kirumi managed to somehow become the Prime Minister of Japan.
Naturally.
So you want me to play along with your fantasy? In my opinion, act on it as soon as you get out. Investing in Hiro or Leon's harebrained schemes would be a colossal waste, but your abilities are easily on par with my own top stewards. I'll make an exception for you. Okay, really, don't even start thinking of Hiro as being anything, really. Hero schemes, they're not even scams. Because at least with scams, they're thought out. Heck, Eddie from Edda and Eddie would be a more capable businessman than Hero. Because at least with Eddie, considering all the stuff that Eddie and the other Eds have been able to accomplish with just no money whatsoever, and just trash and other junk that they find lying around the cul-de-sac, basically, it's sort of amazing, really. Because, frankly, give Eddie some startup funding, some startup capital, give Eddie some stuff to actually build from the ground up, and frankly, Eddie would be the ultimate businessman. Byakuya, this isn't an order from a master. In the past, I would have dismissed it as a silly fantasy. I've decided this isn't an order from a specific person, but an order from the future of many. I'll make this happen, Byakuya. Allow me to ask formally, will you be my business advisor?
That's
Fine, but now that you're on my side, you'd best not screw this up. That's one promising lead towards a new potential. Okay, 20 intelligent fragments. Good start. Okay, let's see what else Mommy Kirumi will have.
Hello there.
Here you are, Sonia, my very own tropical parfait. Oh my, thank you very much. Do you mind putting it right there?
Please, go ahead.
And I'll give you another parf, and allow me to introduce a special straw. Just close your eyes before you sip from it. And don't mind the giggling. Sonia, the sun is especially bright today. Please, hold out your arm and I shall apply sunscreen.
Yes.
Yes, please do. That would be most helpful.
Okay.
Oh, we can't have you toiling away at every little task, Kirumi. Allow me to lend a hand. I'll do Sonia's back.
Then
Please do.
you must
Not! I barely caught myself, but I was ready to treat you both like my personal attendants.
That is fine.
That is quite alright. I will do everything in my power to assist you.
Leave it
That
to me.
goes for me too. It would be quite a treat to service you, Sonia. Please step on me like a stepping stone. Ooh. Frankly, knowing Teru, basically, if Sonia stepped on his stomach, he would giggle like the Pillsbury Doughboy. Or no, worse yet, he would giggle like Mochan when he would giggle like Mo-chan when whenever his stomach would be poked. Basically, just that nightmare sound. Just Nyoru's ultimate nightmare. When basically she would poke basically Mo-chan's stomach and he would just start giggling like crazy.
However,
But this isn't my kingdom. We're all equals as students here.
perhaps...
Now I feel bad. Would that not seem strange in the eyes of others as well?
Eh? I don't think you need to be concerned. It's just you and Kirumi after all. I can't help feeling like bowing in your presence, and you look downright regal with Kirumi near.
Frankly, Kirumi would make anyone look outright regal. I mean, that's just Karumi's charm. Kirumi just exudes class.
I think everyone would feel that way. I know I do.
Huh? Do you really think so?
Yes,
You have attendance back at your kingdom, yet you constantly stopped and re-examined things.
that is correct.
A fine realization that adheres to the policies of the resort. I believe it's best to mediate on that.
You are
Actually, this may be the first time I've asked myself just why I rely on attendance.
What? Did we just take Sonia's first time? You want me to take another first time of yours, Sonia?
Though frankly, though it makes me wonder though how basically Teru would react upon knowing that, well, Sonia isn't exactly pure to say the least. Since it was confirmed in Danganronpa 2 that basically she has had her first time already. Much to Kazuichi's surprise. Okay. Sorry, my mind was in other places. I bestow praise.
Thanks.
The pleasure is mine, madam.
You know, whenever I do Teru's voice, my Teru voice, I am just so thankful that when I was doing my Okami playthrough, I had the foresight to change things up very early on and not use his voice for Isun. Because as fitting as it would have been to basically have my pervy guy voice for Isun, it would have just been murder on my throat. Because my Teru voice is essentially basically my Hifumi voice, but in a more whispery form.
I am delighted that I was of use. If there's anything else I can do, please don't hesitate.
Yes, more intellect, a little bit of defense, just a lot of fortitude. You need fortitude to deal with Teru. Though frankly, I'm surprised that Kirumi did not get speed levels. Frankly, it would just be funny if every one of Karumi's events had a massive speed boost. In reference to her execution in Danganronpa V3. The sunshine feels lovely, but it's almost too much.
Yes,
The sun is at its highest point, so perhaps it's too hot. Allow me to put up a beach parasol.
my...
Oh, thank you very much. However, in that case,
That is correct.
You'd like a place to sit and rest. Naturally, I'll also set up a beach chair.
Wow!
oh wow, oh my, that would be wonderful. Though,
Oh, I'm not gonna use the one over there.
why not?
That one has a hole in the bottom, and Hifumi's at the bottom of the hole, is beneath the hole.
I am...
But then on the other hand,
Yes,
A glass of tropical juice would be most fitting. I made fresh juice from the island's fruits.
I shall praise
perfect.
you.
I have nothing else to add.
Oh, my.
Uh-huh.
What do you...
What is it? Is there something else you're lacking?
No, I'm not lacking anything, and in fact, I feel like I have something I should not.
I see.
I feel a sense of security, like I'm at home, but that in of itself feels unusual.
Excuse
Did I
me.
push things too far? I'm sorry if I troubled you.
No,
No, not at all. And this juice is simply delightful.
I shall praise
You outdone yourself. I salute you, madame.
You seem to be satisfied. I'm glad.
Oh,
But
my.
something really does you off. What exactly could it be? More intellect. Karumi's just gonna break that intellect barrier. I don't need to go to the destination, Mono Kid. Why? Where are you when I actually need you? I swear. It's just Murphy's Law. When you're not looking to go anywhere, Mono Kid's there trying to push you along. But when you want to actually get all the friendship squares, then it's like. But basically when you want the friendship squares,
Please,
Mono
go
Kid's
ahead.
nowhere to be found. But when you want him, he's nowhere. Today's afternoon tea is accompanied by matcha cake, peach parfait, and French toast sandwiches. I garnish your dishes with flowers from the island. Do enjoy and keep up the good work.
That is...
Oh dear, it seems you dropped your fork. Please allow me to bring you another. Okay, now it's Groundhog Day.
Kirumi is busy yet again.
She's more eager than had some gas. Than ever since our lodging began. I haven't seen her rest for a second.
I feel really bad asking her to help with any time-consuming tasks right now.
I will
Did you
grant
call
your
for me?
wishes.
Please do not hesitate. I'll do anything within my power. Whoa! How long have you been there?
Well,
Actually, the game I'm playing has some items that are tricky to farm solo.
Yeah, Chiaki and Monster Hunter. Chiaki, I can just imagine Chiaki playing Monster Hunter with the students at Hope's Peak. They're all triple carding, and Chiaki,
Get good, noob! Get good, you freaking scrub! Hajime, what the heck? You got triple card on a Rathalos.
I'm sorry, I just can't dodge the fireball.
I'd rather much play with friends than randos, so I'd like to team up with someone.
That's...
Multiplayer buddies, huh? What am I, then chopped liver?
Oh, I was already planning on asking you, Hajime, but this is a 4-player game,
perhaps
so I need 2 more, and I thought Karui might be good at games too.
that is
Very well, I'll learn the controls right away. May I borrow the game for a short while? Are you sure that's okay?
Yes,
A past employee once requested that I play a game with them.
I do not mind.
Yeah, and watch how that past employer was Jigsaw. Karumi had to build all the death traps for Jigsaw. Karumi oiled Jigsaw's tricycle. I have experience with most genres, so by all means, please do not hesitate to rely on me.
No.
Wow, that's Karumi for you. She really can do anything.
Nice to meet
All right
you.
then, but can I just set one condition?
Yes.
Yes, certainly. What would that be?
Well,
You are not going to use the insect glaive or the charge blade. I still have bad memories from Monster Hunter for you, and I am not going to be dealing with that again. So I'm guessing you treat even a game as a job request and carry it out flawlessly, right?
it's gonna be
I
fine.
don't mean to deny that from you. A request is a request, if that's how you want to think of it.
But still,
But giving a game all you got should be fun for you.
right?
So if you're gonna have fun, I want you to also put all you've got into enjoying it.
That is.
Enjoying a request. I've never considered that.
That's right.
Really? Then I want you to be mindful about moving forward.
That's...
I see. There's a chance that might also help with Karumi's assignment.
No.
Not that you asked for help, so pardon me if I'm being a pest.
No.
No, I think it's exactly as you say, Hajime.
Yes, of course.
I may have to think outside the box. That possibility cannot be discounted.
I'm glad.
It's just something that came to mind, but I'm glad you agree.
Let's go.
All right, with that out of the way, let's get pumped for a gaming marathon. We are trying to get Elder Dragon gems, and I am not resting until we see that purple glimmer.
Wait, don't we need more people? So who's the fourth? Yeah, they then bring Hifumi in, who basically has his armor girl. It's purely for the fashion aspect with the most revealing of armor sets. Yeah, Karumi just gaining that intellect. Mommy Kirumi gaining in all the wisdom. Okay, what's our next one gonna be?
May I?
Whenever you're ready, Sakura.
I shall begin.
Pray for me right now because Sakura's voice, as of lately, has been destroying me. But I can't give up on Sakura's voice. This is the voice I came up with for Sakura since the beginning. Ah! Ah!
Yes.
Most impressive, Sakura. A new best time, and the hardness of rocks you break is quickly rising.
I'm in good form today. Thanks for your help. You have my gratitude, Karumi. Setting and activating traps to obstruct me. Never have I had such a helpful assistant. Well, questionable as training. This is worthwhile for children who aspire to martial arts.
I am a maid.
Yes, and the filming completed without issue. I shall select the best cuts to use in the commercial.
Well,
Karui, I don't recall asking for that. I wouldn't want to take any more of your time.
Though frankly, I could just imagine the only commercial Sakura being in would be for protein shakes. Because that is what Sakura believes in. With Sakura, it would be all about the protein shake. The more powdery and horrible taste of the protein shake, the better.
I do not mind.
Please, allow me. You accepted the job of inspiring our world's future, after all.
Please.
Among those children could be a future employer. Taking that into consideration, I'd like to help.
so then.
Put it that way, I can't refuse. Frankly, I'm not good at things like this. Your aid would help me greatly.
Hey,
About the little ultimate children from the elementary school who accompanied us. What's up with the green-haired girl? She creeps me out. She just stares at me. And I think I've seen her drowning a kitten once in the pool. I don't think that was right. And I've seen her do some weird things to that little blue-haired boy she's always with. And I've seen him crying in the corner when she's done. I've tried to mind my own business, but it's starting to get a little creepy.
Yes.
Yes?
When I look at them, I see incredible potential, but a warped instability as well.
That is an understatement when it comes to Monica. Frankly, calling Monica basically warped stability is like saying that the sky is slightly blue, or saying that water is slightly wet, or saying that a shark is only a little scary.
That is correct.
I ain't alone to be the strongest, but at times it helps to look back upon others. Thank you for the stream delay.
I feel much the same. It is our duty to consider the futures of these children. We'll soon graduate Host Peak Academy and join the ranks of adults after all.
Yes, so it shall be.
Yeah, now I'm imagining Kirumi being employed to Haiji. What would that employment be like? Because basically working for Haiji would probably be torture. Basically, he would be the one client that Kirumi would just utterly despise and would utterly quit on. And we got all Kurumi's events. Hooray. Now I'm a little sad because Kirumi was actually a little fun for me to do. But basically, considering that I was dealing with Hajime and Izuru's events last time, which were pretty much one after another. Yes, give me some more points. Anyways, the thing is that while I can appreciate what they did with Hajime and Izuru having very similar events, but only with slight differences, with Izuru being the more successful of the two, at the same time, I just couldn't help but feel that basically, it was a little bit on the repetitive side. But maybe if I had actually spread it out, it would have been a little better in that regard. But anyways, things are moving along pretty nicely. We're going to go through, see how far we can get in terms of just overall level ups. But anyways, let's head over to here and get an event. Let's see what we get this time. Okay. The cake. Okay, we got Sky Cake from the sky. Make it into an exhibit, because that's exactly what Kirumi would do. Kirumi would basically want to benefit everyone with the cake. That or she would split the cake 97 ways. Yes, the beach cake. Kirumi has to get smarter. She has to get stronger. Okay, I have a shop card. Okay, in that case, I'm going to land on the shop. I know I could have potentially landed on it, but I just want to grab what I can grab. Okay, let's grab the horse scroll. And we're going to buy some zero cards. Because that is the best way to level up and get your talent fragments. You basically land on a ×2 talent fragment space in the final island, and boom, you're all good. Yes, leave the shop. I am not going to fight you, Monosuke, because I've been having horrible luck with that. Okay. And 1. Okay, apparently I'm not destined to make it there in a decent time. 4 card from Ibuki. Get rid of that. And palm tree capsule. Give it a try, apparently. What are we going to get from here? Okay. The pair of panties came out. Basically, yeah, complete all your free time events, Kirumi. Complete all your free time events. Because that's how you get the money. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Why I did not do that before, I do not know. But hey, I can at least make it over there. Okay, let's defeat the horse. Mommy Kirumi versus the horse. Yeah, Kirumi basically, her war against Kokichi. She channeled all of her anger that she was feeling towards Kokichi and just unleashed her wrath upon that horse. After all, Kokichi, I believe, translates to Horse King or something like that. Which is why they decided to have a horse head in his bed in Danganronpa 3 in his hoarding den. Okay, there we go. A ×2 space or an enemy space. Frankly, considering that the enemies would probably kick my ass, I think it would be best if I landed on this one. And let's get some blue fragments. Okay, 20 fragments. Alas, this is a rare card, so we're not going to be just getting a boatload of talent fragments. That's where the ultimate cards come into effect. Not only do they do the ultimate cards basically give extra events, but they also make it where you land on talent fragment spaces and you just get so much more. Basically, you can get talent fragments in the 20s by getting a good roll. But anyways, let's try to get level ups because level ups are gonna be a little more beneficial. And okay, any level ups there? Nope, nope, nope. Just another one over there. That is a single space. Let's go over to this one. We'll get some more spaces out of this. Let's roll the dice. Get 5. From my experience, you tend to get 4, 5, and 6s when you're on basically the talent fragment squares. So it tends to work out pretty well. And come on, 1. Okay, I'm not gonna land on any level up spaces. Yes, open a ramen stand. Display on the menu is knowing Mommy Kirumi should go classy with the coconut. The mellow goodness. Of course, Mommy Kirumi's got benefit. Mommy Kirumi just dominates the market. And what are we gonna get from this one? Defense increase. Okay, got 10 out of that one. Okay, can we actually land on the... Nope, we're not landing on that one, apparently. Okay, good. We have this one, though. Yes, with Gonta. Vulcan Brongard. Got a bunch of level ups, which is always good. Level 20. There's a festival underway where you can try things unrelated to your talent. I aided in the street performers every day to now, but today I find myself on the customer side.
It seems as
Rather than aid others, I'm to be pampered. Perhaps that is a challenge in of itself. Try dining at a restaurant. Shop around the tents. See everyone's performance. Dine at the restaurant, because I know Kokichi's working at the restaurant. Oh, come on! Where's the Kokichi? You've arrived, Avatar of Servitude. Kaido has instructed me to show you to a special seat.
What for, I wonder? I didn't come here expecting any kind of special treatment.
Worry not! I hear he found inspiration in your toils and wanted to return the favor. Behold! Tea and treats prepared for you alone. Now have at it!
Knowing how Gundam is, I would not be surprised. I could easily imagine the Dark Days of Destruction carrying the trays out on their backs.
Behold! My dark servants deliver your sustenance. Gaze upon their dark glory.
Thank you.
I require nothing in return, but I appreciate the sentiment. Tell him for me, will you? I received very warm hospitality.
Yes, got some green fragments out of that. Oh, wait, why am I doing that? I have the 0 card. No, I don't want that. 0 card. Yeah, with these 0 cards, you can easily combo off of these level spaces and just get a bunch of level ups all at once in quick succession.
Rise and shine, hey.
Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna battle anything probably, so I'm gonna see how well it goes. Whoa, I got really lucky, and I didn't even have a success card. Warrior's Rod and B&W Undies. Okay, let's go. Triple 0 card, level 42. Okay, for a second there I got a little confused. I'm like, I didn't land on a friendship square. But no, Revive card, nice. Yeah, typically I tend to get Restore Influence cards from that, which frankly I do not find those cards to be useful because all those cards really do is basically just restore your health, which you can easily do by just leveling up. And leveling up in of itself isn't that bad, especially when you get to the later items when you really want to be at full health. Okay, triple move guard. I could do that. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I will do that. And sure enough, I'm gonna land on an event square. I get a 1 the second I'm not controlling the rolls. Okay, I'll do the watermelon because that's probably what Kirumi would want to do. Grilled apples are a thing. Knowing Kirumi, she could easily grill a watermelon. She would make a fried watermelon. Kirumi would deep fry a watermelon. You know, out of curiosity, has anyone ever deep fried a watermelon? I'm gonna look that up. Because basically, you know how some people like to deep fry everything? Like they'll deep fry, you know how you have fried chicken, you have deep fried donuts, things like that. I'm gonna check it out. Deep fried watermelon. Someone actually has done it. How to make deep fried watermelon. Okay, well, now you learn something new, basically. Deep fried watermelon is apparently a thing. Sorry about that. I needed both of my hands to use my iPad. Okay, we could go for that one over there, or we can land here and try to get to the shop. I'm not wasting my triple space. Let's go. See how many blue fragments we can get at once. Okay, 10 fragments. Monokuma just on his late night with Monokuma talk show where he basically discusses the latest in despair politics. Okay, land on you, event square. And more stands. Tugami and Akane fighting over who gets the last ramen. Frankly, that is one fight I would love to see. It's a shame they never did that sort of fight in the anime, because basically, well, Akane is fast, Tugami's got defense. Tugami would have the fortitude and the brain power to outwit Akane. So basically, it would just be brains versus brawn. So basically, at the same time though, Akane could easily run circles around Tugami. He'd get winded just looking at her. Break it up. That's what Mommy Kirumi would do. Kirumi would mom it up. Knowing Akane and Tugami, there is no such thing as halvesies. Okay, that was a bit delayed. Stop the fighting. Mommy Kirumi gains strength. Kirumi has to have strength if she wants to break up that fight. Okay, thank you. Allow me to go to the shop so that way I can actually buy some more zero cards. Okay, zero card. Zero card. More zero cards. Okay, I need to sell. Yes, I'll sell a bulk and brawn card. Sell the revive card. So I'm not going to use that. And instead, I'll use that money to buy some more of these cards. Okay, good. Very good. Leave the shop. And 14 days left for Mommy Kirumi's time on the island. Come on, 3. Oh, darn it, 4. Okay, well. Okay, for a second I thought that was Gonta in that space. I'm like, wait, how is Gonta in 2 places? And more importantly, just why is Gonta everywhere Kirumi wants to go? Revive card, I don't need that. Okay, Mommy Kirumi and her boba stand. Open a rival shop. Mommy Kirumi will dominate the market. Undercut the profits, and knowing Mommy Kirumi, she would just be able to outproduce. We have bankrupted Monosuke. Okay, let's see what's next. Yes, you and your card, Monotaro. Bulk and Brawn card. I do not want the Bulk and Brawn card. Instead, I would like a 1. 1. 1. 1. If I don't get 1 on this next one... Okay, if I'm not getting a level of space, I'm going to have to use the triple card then. I don't want to use the triple card, but I am apparently forced to use the triple card. I have to keep getting events. This is the most events I've gotten in a single game. Yeah, hustle. This is the ultimate Kirumi move. And without Kirumi was speeding along right before execution, basically, this is actually very canonical. This is the most canonical event I've seen yet. More speed, Kirumi. More speed. Okay, let's do this. Triple move card. And I still can't get on the... Okay, thank you. Thank you. Okay, level 50. Yeah, I love how bad rolls have been holding me back. But frankly, we're not at the point where basically we can really make some broken characters. We're not going to get that until we get all the Mono Cubs. So basically, until then, we're more or less having limited things. I mean, I've cleared all 100 basic floors of the tower. Though, oddly enough, I haven't gotten the human scroll. I was told by the wiki that basically you clear the 100th floor, you get the human scroll. But I have not gotten the human scroll. I do not know why. Okay, let's go. 3. Okay, I could go events. I could go down there. Yeah, I'll go for another event. It's not like I'm going to use Kirumi for any battle scenarios. At least not this card. Maybe if I got an ultimate card, I would. It's an entire street of elegant stalls. What about... There is nothing elegant about anything Heroes running. And Kibo is all the elegance of basically a juicer. Kibo is as elegant as a Vitamix. Actually, I think the Vitamix is slightly more elegant than Kibo. No, out of curiosity, what's Kibo's opinion on the Vitamix? Does Kibo consider the Vitamix a brother of his? I mean, I know he doesn't like the Roomba, but I'm pretty sure Kibo would like the Vitamix. I mean, it has his singing voice. Yes. Apparently, Hero is delightful. Okay, let's go. Yay, one space. 87. It's been a wild ride, but our time here is almost over. We're having a bonfire as a send-off.
That is
My
correct.
time serving the students is nearly at an end. I helped with preparations as much as I could.
Then,
But perhaps it would be best to leave some work for others to remember this event by.
Yes, wait upon Sonia, Byakuya, Chiaki. I'll go Chiaki.
If that's what you'd prefer, sure, but I'd rather we had something to eat instead.
please.
Very well. In that case, may I sit beside you? No. You're not cool enough to sit with me. Yeah, sure. Terry's curry is great.
Yes.
I can tell by its scent that it's sublime. I believe I'll have some as well.
Hey, hey.
We don't do this enough. You're always out and about working on something or another. I appreciate everything you do for us, but I feel like I don't know anything about you. What foods do you like? How you have your eggs? You know our preferences, but we don't know yours. I am an enigma, Chiaki.
That is correct.
I prefer my curry to be moderately spicy, and how I have my eggs depends on the meal. So, like soy sauce and over easy, but only if there isn't something else soy heavy on the table. I'm learning so much about you already. Can I ask you some other questions? What snacks do you have while playing games? What's your favorite gaming drink? Do you drink G Fuel? Because I only drink G Fuel, and not because they pay me to sponsor G Fuel. By the way, you should be drinking G Fuel.
That or basically knowing how Chiaki is. Chiaki would drink her own special concoction of Red Bull, 5-Hour Energy, Monster, and basically a tiny, and I repeat, and I emphasize on the tiny smidge of cocaine added in there. That's how Chiaki gets the real kick. Yes, discussing personal life at a length. Okay, talent fragments red. Let's do this. Wait, what am I saying? Let's do this. I swear, I just have default phrases because basically it's not that I'm trying to be repetitive. It's basically the thing is that I kind of have an issue basically just formulating my thoughts into words. It feels like my brain is processing about 5 miles a minute and basically my tongue can't catch up to it. Yes, let's basically get into the financials. We'll get Monosuke into bitcoins. Yeah, cryptocurrency with Monosuke. Frankly, I am surprised that basically Chunsoft hasn't tried to do a power move and create their own cryptocurrency, the Mono Coin. Yeah, invest in the finance game. Okay, 2 spaces, nice. Can we get to level 99? Can we get to level 99 before this game is up? Or maybe not. You know what? Yeah, we could if we can get this battle won. Okay, it's a dragon head, so I think we should be all good. Kirumi goes first, Ultra Magic, boom. That Mono Dragon didn't even stand a chance. And Jabber Coins, level... Okay, that did not get to level 99. I overestimated myself. I overestimated the battle spaces. But I didn't overestimate this. Let's go. Land on this, get our level 99. Vulcan Brongard. Bunch of stats. And day 50, right on time. Okay, where are we gonna land on this time? Okay, let's land on this one. Get a little bit of blue. Roll that dice. Okay, 12, and we have 1. Yes, give me a card. I cannot use Monotaro. Though, frankly, considering how forgetful Monotaro can be, that is actually pretty in character for him. My greatest lesson over the course of this camp is that I still have growing to do. Yay, hope fragment. Okay, let's obtain some skills. Mommy Kirumi, she basically... Okay, let's select Windjet all. I'm just gonna do that. Okay. What else do we have? What else can we put? Okay, skill power up. We could do something like that, or we could basically do endurance up. Mommy Kurumi's got powerful endurance. And what else do we have? Windjet. Yeah, Mommy Kirumi can be the master of wind. Okay, development complete. Not like I'm going to use this character anyways. Okay, Usami Flower, nice. Okay, 3 coins this time around, nice. Always good to get, yeah, the more coins the better. Let's see if we can get some characters. Let's see if we can get an ultimate card. Ultimate card would be really nice, or basically some skill break, some attribute break cards for basically Nagisa or Kibo. That would be pretty good. Okay, blank puzzle. Okay, we got Kaede. Awakening bonus plus 20. That is not what I wanted. And this thing. Okay, we got Chiaki's Gamer Backpack. It can hold 5 3DSs at once. Yeah, basically, when it comes to mobile gaming, call me old-fashioned, but basically I still like playing with my 3DS in public over my Switch. Because basically, when it comes to my Switch, I don't feel comfortable taking it out of my house. I mean, sure, it's a portable console and all, but still, I prefer just plugging it into my TV and just treating it as a stationary console. Okay, but let's go. Development mode. And this time around, we are going to be going with, basically, we're going to be going from the perfectly healthy mom, that is Mommy Kirumi, who basically, her only fault is that she'll smother you, to basically the ultimate Karen. We're going to be going with, basically, Mahiru. Basically, Mahiru, who was lucky enough to get bumped out of the winner's podium of characters I dislike in the Danganronpa series by Tenko. Okay, let's go. Mahiru. Mahiru, I want to speak to your manager, because frankly, without Mahiru I could easily imagine her as being a Karen. I could easily imagine her living the Karen lifestyle and basically demanding that she speaks to your manager.
I have a very important job for the duration of the camp, to capture everyone's smiling faces.
Yeah, frankly, when it comes to Mahiru, basically, while she's certainly not my favorite Danganronpa character, she's not one that I dislike. I mean, not actively anymore. I mean, when I was playing Danganronpa 2, it was one of those things where it's like, I do not like you, Mahiru, I do not like you. But then, basically, once I got to V3, and I saw Tenko, I was like, you know what? I take everything back about Mahiru being annoyingly sexist. Because basically, it was like, Mahiru, she'll complain a little about, oh, geez, you guys are so lazy. Why can't you be more proactive? Basically, Mahiru going from basically a hypocritical nag who criticizes who criticizes Fuyahiko, but for basically taking action, for judging her friend and killing her friend, then basically and then doing the same thing by judging him, but then when I saw Tenko, it was like, I apologize to you, Mahiru. Because basically, Mahiru is nowhere near as bad as Tenko. Where with Tenko, it's basically like, every time I would talk to Tenko in a free time event, it was like, and now it gets worse. No redemption for Tenko, basically, it just gets worse and worse and worse.
Hey.
I'm taking pictures on the beach all day today. Mind if I snap a couple of you, Kyoko? Oh, and if you're worried about your swimsuit, I can always keep you out of my shots. I don't mind. Photography is your talent, after all, so I won't stop you. Really? In that case, I'll be sure to take as many pictures of your smile as I can. Your camera may be able to capture the finest emotional depths, but it's not a miracle device. Aw, come on! I know you're the quiet type, but I'm sure even you can crack a smile.
What?
No one's ever said that to me before.
Oh, come on! We all know that, Kyoko, we all know that your bi Makoto could make you smile. We all know that basically Makoto, Kyoko crack a smile.
But
Really? But I'm sure there are plenty of others who feel the same way and just don't say it. It may be your nature as a detective to keep your emotions in a way, but those who spend time with you pick up on these little things, you know.
Okay, that was eerily short. Well, let's try to see if we can get on the shop space. Or get some more battles going on. Yeah, get some experience. Mahiru basically can develop her ultimate nag fu. Hey, just because basically Mahiru is not on my active I hate you list anymore does not mean that I don't find her to be a bit of a nag. Okay, 150. And then basically just going back to character growth. Back when I first started my chat, when I first started doing Let's Plays, my first game was Psychonauts. And the Mia Vodello was at the top of my I don't like you character list. Just because I found her annoying. I found her annoying. I hated her race. Mila just rubbed me the wrong way. But then when I encountered Taka and Mahiru and Hiyoko and Tengo, I was like, you know what? Mia Vodello, not that bad anymore.
That's right, Mikan, just like that. Now say cheese.
I tripped and fell.
Whoa, wait a sec.
Jeez, Hajime, why are you going so slow? This is why I call you unreliable Hajime. This is why you're unreliable, Hajime, because you don't know how to do things right. You didn't rush in immediately. You didn't break down that fence to catch her, Hajime. Don't you know that all women are queens?
But I was told by Gonta that if she breathes, she's a thought.
You know you can't trust Gonta, not after he read that manifesto that he found about the Supreme Gentleman online. I wasn't expecting that. I got the shot, but are you okay, Mikan? Are you hurt?
I'm fine, but my legs hop in the fence. I can't stand.
Here, hold on. Can you stand?
Thank you very much. I'm so ashamed.
It's all my fault for startling you.
That wasn't it. My footing was slippery. I think it's because of yesterday's sudden rain.
Now that you mention it, it did rain yesterday afternoon. I guess it's not always sunny here.
Hajime, I'm impressed.
Huh, what for?
When Mikan tripped and fell, you moved quickly to hide her from the camera, right? I'd have deleted it right away, of course, but it would still have been an embarrassing photo.
That happens a lot. Hajime, thank you so much once again. As your reward, I will smother you in your sleep.
Yeah, then Hajime, he goes to bed that night, and then he suddenly can't breathe, and then just Mikan smothering him again. And then basically Hajime is a freak out, and then basically Fuyuhiko just so happens to walk in.
Seriously, Hajime? What the heck are you constantly doing this, Hajime? You need help. You need an intervention, Hajime, because you're high schoolers. You should be waiting until you're married, because that's the way it is, Hajime. You wait until you're married, and then you do the relations, Hajime.
no.
I just wish I could have lent you a hand before you fell over.
Nobody expects ninja reflexes, Hajime. Only Sakura could do something like that.
Yeah, that's the first time when you know that basically this is not written by the same team that wrote Danganronpa 2. Because if this was Danganronpa 2's team, they would have basically been taking every opportunity to basically throw in unreliable Hajime.
But still, you tried, and that's enough for me.
Yeah, the second Mahiru encounters anyone on the island, basically she's like, you're unreliable. You're not doing anything in 5 minutes of us being here. Okay, let's go.
I'm so productive at a restaurant thing. The free cola refills are certainly a nice perk.
Hey,
Yes, Hifumi and his Diet Coke. Yes, it's an established part of Danganronpa canon that basically Hifumi would go crazy if he did not get his Diet Coke. Though frankly, I find it surprising that Hifumi would drink anything diet. Knowing Hifumi, he would basically be the type to pull a Newman from Seinfeld. You know that one scene of Seinfeld where basically Newman, he basically is like, I like broccoli. And then Jerry basically makes Newman follow up on his bluff. Takes Newman up on his bluff. He doesn't back down. Newman takes a bite of the broccoli and then immediately spits out, ah! Oh, vile weed!
Hey, you should watch your soda intake. Gain 1 more pound and you'll be diabetes on 2 legs.
Frankly, Mahiru, you're about 70 pounds too late.
Hey now.
You know, Hifumi, even otakus watch their health these days, broken lifestyles need to be fixed.
It's nothing of it. Despite my appearance, I play a game that requires real-life exercise.
Hifumi, the dating simulator that you play, that you have been using as softcore porn does not count.
And I've lost a bit of weight. What, you can't tell?
No.
Sorry to say it, but nope, I can't tell at all.
Oh, actually, his face does look a little more slim, doesn't it?
What?
Oh, does it really?
Hey.
I was organizing photos from last fall, and look, doesn't he seem to be a bit rounder in these?
Are you sure that the ones that are less round, they were taken inside, where Hifumi's fat flabs weren't swept up by the wind like the sail on a ship?
Actually, I'm counting a lot more folds, yeah.
Yes.
I was having bags of potato chips back then, but now I've limited myself to a bag once every other day.
You may say that like it's a remarkable thing, but that's still way too much.
If I deprive myself of corn and chips anymore, the compound that constitute me would be altered.
Hifumi, now more than ever, we need to live longer, healthier lives. How else are we gonna see the sequels and remakes or anime versions of our favorites, and then criticize them for not being like the originals?
Right?
An early death would make all that mood. A mocked on hiatus could come back even.
And yeah, when you put it that way, I can't die until I have closed on my third series.
Right?
Plus, think of your fans that are eagerly awaiting your works. You need to push yourself harder.
I know I'll make a serious effort to live a more healthy life.
Really?
Nice work, Samugi. Me Con, I could barely get him to budge.
As a fellow otaku, I know which buttons to press. I've also threatened his body pillow.
Don't you threaten my body pillow. From this day forth, as much as it pains me, I'll limit myself to a bag of chips every 3 days.
Oh, I swear my voice is thrown off. This is what happens when I basically am doing about 3 hours of great Ace Attorney voices. And I love how Mahiru is just so displeased right here. Mahiru is just looking like she wants to be asking you where that manager is. Okay, land on an event. Okay, what do we have going? Okay, we have the boba stand. Knowing Mahiru, she would just buy something. Okay, let's buy one. Get the drink. Get the beverage. Speed increase. I could go for some lemonade right now. Yeah, after the recording, I'm going to be definitely guzzling down some lemonade. Card, steel skin guard. Okay, and another one. Another event space. Here you go. One repaired camera is good as new.
That's right.
I restored the photos that were on it, but you might want to check them to be safe. And oh, if you're missing a bunch of your Miss Sonia photos, those were deleted when the camera fell. That's regrettable, though.
I'm gone.
Really? What a relief. You seriously saved my bacon. Without my camera, I'd be useless during this field trip.
Oh, is that the only camera you brought?
I brought a spare, of course, but this one is my favorite by far. I want to take the absolute best pictures I can for the last events of my academy life.
All
I'm
right.
counting on you. Be sure to get tons of good Sonia pictures.
Yeah.
How did I know you'd say that? But I'm in a good mood today, so I'll let that one slide.
Hey.
But you know, you really should practice moderation with your Sonia ogling. That creepy expression will be preserved forever in photographs. Just saying.
As if anyone's ogling you, Mahiru. No offense, but no one's going after you. Is it that bad? Would that shatter Sonia's perception be forever? Frankly, Kazuichi, that ship has long since sailed and Gundam is on that ship. And you are on the shore.
It sure won't do you any good. Jeez, why are always like this?
Sonia's looking down at me with cold eyes, huh? If that moment comes, be sure to get photos of it.
I take it back. You make every boy on the planet look like a perfect gentleman in comparison.
Yes. Meanwhile, just Gonta is practicing being the ultimate gentleman, the supreme gentleman. Okay, let's buy some scrolls. Tiger scroll. Horse scroll. Okay, hero undies. Okay, we'll buy the mage's rod. Good. And You know what? I'm gonna try to do an attack. Yes. Come on, let's see if the attack works. Nice. For once, it actually works. Let's also get the hero's rod. I'll buy 2 rods for the heck of it. That is class. Okay, I bought basically the tiger card as well. Good, leave the shop. And hooray. You know what? Yeah, jump to the destination. Oh, no. It's going to be the horse. Well, looks like we're going to be buying this then. Oh, hey, Komi. How are you doing this evening or wherever you are? Currently for me, just I was doing a bunch of things today. Did some recording. Basically did some casual playing, things like that. You're not staying very long tonight? Oh, so they had a long day today? But still, regardless of how long you're staying, it's good to have you. Okay, let's see if we can defeat the horse. We defeated the horse! Okay, apparently Mahiru can get stuff done. Okay, you're good. Just try to wrap up your art before bed. So in regards to your art, what's your progress on it? I know that basically you said you were doing the Hatsume Miku Pokemon photo. And basically, I was just wondering just how far you've come along on it. Okay, let's get some fragments. We'll get some green fragments from Mahiru. Okay, 10 fragments.
I'm glad.
Phew! Nothing beats a good soak, and not a single perverted boy's gaze found to be found. And then meanwhile, Teru, he's probably just lurking in the bushes just giggling. Because frankly, you can't keep Teru away.
We've got our fair share of creeps here at that cook. I can't help it that I'm so cute.
Frankly, you would think that considering Kotoko's history, that basically she would be just relatively terrified of guys gazing at her, you know? Basically, just she'd be having a bit of a nervous breakdown considering that basically those sort of things don't end well for her. You just needed to color and no, your guy is not Hatsume Miku, it's Miku and Futaro from the anime Quintessential Quintuplets. Sorry, I knew that basically you had Miku, and whenever it comes to anime, basically, when it comes to Miku, my mind always just drifts straight to Hatsume Miku. That just goes to show you just how much of a filthy casual I am when it comes to the world of anime.
Kotoko, if he ever tries anything weird, tell us. Sakura will give him a gold scolding.
Yes.
It's fine, I can defend myself, and believe it or not, that guy isn't into kids.
Ha, now that's a surprise. I guess even he has some trace of a conscience.
I love how the game just tries to hammer home the point that even Teru, basically the guy who pretty much has practically no sexual boundaries whatsoever, basically, even he is a more decent human being than Haiji Towa. You can understand that. Good to hear. Like I said, I have never been able to really get into the world of anime too much. For me, whenever I look at anime, it just feels so alien to me. Like I said, sure, I've tried to watch anime. I really have given it the old college try. Like, I have tried to see, basically, I forget the exact name, but basically I have tried to see a bit of bits and pieces here and there of the Koro Sensei anime. I'm not sure what exactly the name is. I know that basically all I know is basically that the teacher is Koro Sensei. The students are trying to kill him. The students do kill him in the end, and it is very sad. Nagisa delivered the final blow. I am sorry if I spoiled that to you for anyone who has not seen the anime.
Even if pervs like Teru are a no-go, doesn't it suck when silence shows zero interest? People like Kazuichi and Korekio might be fully devoted to others, so they're out.
Frankly, Mukuro, you should be thankful that Corey isn't going after you, because frankly, when Corey sets his sight on when basically Kyo sets his sight on a girl, basically he's sending them to sister. He's sending them straight on the Teeter-Totter Express right up to sister. Basically, you're gonna become sister's friend in the afterlife. It sounds like some ancient Japanese curse. You know, like how you have in the Fail Friend games where basically they have the failed ritual and all the ghosts are haunting the area. It it's like that, where basically Korekyo, he's failed the ritual of 100 friends, so now Sister's ghost haunts the island. There's like a third big Mikus in total. Hatsume Miku, Miku Nakano from Quintessential Quintuplets, and Miku Izayo from Date Alive. Okay, well, now I know the big three Mikus. That sounds like basically like you know how in the mafia movies they have like the three families? We have the three Mikus. You're on basically the side of one Miku, you're not on the other Mikus. You support one Miku, and you support the other Mikus, basically you get your kneecaps broken with a crowbar.
Totally.
But then you got Byakuya and Byakuya, who see a girl in a swimsuit and recoil in horror. Okay. In the real Byakuya's defense, his experience with a girl in a swimsuit is probably Toko charging him. You mean like both Byakuyas?
But actually,
Maybe they're just bashful or shy.
Or maybe the real Byakuya is just terrified of just Toko charging him in a swimsuit.
There are plenty of people who seem uninterested, but their heads are full of dirty thoughts.
Hey, cut it out. Nothing good can come of thinking like that about that kind of stuff. Are you one of those people who don't like talking about this kind of stuff, Hina? I mean, not that I like it too, but being a model and all, people are always bringing this up. It's not like I necessarily dislike it. I have conversation with other girls.
Oh, you mean girl talk? I want to do some girl talk with Monica.
Knowing Monica's girl talk, basically Kotoko wants to talk about things like lipstick and dolls and boys. Monica wants to talk about building robots and genocide. And destroying her opponents with death. Hatsume Miku is the worst Miku.
so then.
How about it, Mahiru? Up for a little girl talk? I know you're always getting real mad at stupid boys, but how do you really feel?
Well, frankly, considering Mahiru, she is the Jabberwockian tsundere. Basically, it's revealed in her free time events that she does have a thing for Hajime. Though she dances in a very tsundere way, where basically she's like, I don't like you, or it's not like I like you or anything. I think she actually does say that in her final free time event. What are you implying? Come on, I know you want someone to notice your girlish charms, so who is it?
Jeez.
Whoa, wait a sec. I'm fine with girl talk, but I wasn't ready for something like that. Interesting. Does that mean there's someone who is it? Are they in your class?
Hey.
What about you, Junko? Now that's a secret.
Bull to the crap, Mukuro. Basically, Mukuro's affections for Makoto are basically as obvious as the sun in the sky, considering that in all of the photos in Chapter 6 of Danganronpa 1, Mukuro is just staring at Makoto. She's just eyeing him up. The only photo in that game where Mukuro is actually staring at the camera is the one that Makoto is taking. Not to mention, basically, in Danganronpa IF, Mukuro was willing to fight 1,000 Monokumas for Makoto. How far am I from beating this game? Basically, when it comes to this game, I am doing all of the characters. So suffice to say, basically, it is going to take quite some time for me to beat, especially since I'm only doing about 3 characters an episode. Okay, let me just do the math. Let me do the math quickly so I can get basically a bit of an estimate. Okay, let me find a calculator app. Sorry about this. Calculator. Okay. Basically, we have 16 characters in each main game times 3. Brings us up to 48. 48 plus 1 for Monokuma. 1 for Genocide Jack. We also have 1 for Monomi and 1 for Usami. And we also have 1 for Izuru Kamakura Yas Queen. We also have let me think. Okay, we have the Warriors of Hope, so that's another 4. We have Kamaru and basically Hiroko, which is another 2. And then finally we have the 2 other Monokumas. So basically, that brings us up to a grand total of 61 characters. 61 characters divided by, say, an average of 3. I'm going to say an average of 3. Okay, at the rate we're going, we're... Okay, 20 episodes. Okay, actually, no. 61. Sorry. Sorry, basically 20. Okay, sorry. We're handling 2 characters. We're handling 5. Okay, I would say that about a range of 20 episodes at minimum. 20 episodes in total for this series. Okay, 61 divided by... Okay, divided by 2. Okay, plus 20. Okay. Okay, 30. Okay, then we're dividing that by an average of 2. Okay, my guess is that this episode series is going to be about 25 episodes long. So I would say about 15 weeks total. I know that this is long, but basically that's my main goal, to get all the characters, basically do all the character modes. I know that this is gonna think. No, it's not gonna be 30 years. It's not gonna be 30 years. Trust me on this. And since I'm not doing Battle Tower anymore, I am going to be doing 3 characters an episode. So basically, it should be moving along.
Jeez, you can't just ask me and not answer back. This conversation is gonna give me diabetes. I want to talk syrup and sugar with Monica too.
Monica is spicing everything that's not nice. So how does a Thwomp use a calculator? Yeah. I use it by going on my tablet and basically just slamming my hand and just slamming on top of it. Just boom. Big tablet. You know basically how they have those big pianos in toy stores and the like that you basically just you step on and it makes music? It's like that but with a tablet. And I love how basically I am cranking out the calculator, pulling out all kinds of averages and just math just to basically do this sort of thing. Only on the CzarThwomp channel do you have me calculating episode totals basically right on the spot. Though to be honest, I haven't really done the full calculations at this point. Though basically, yeah, so hopefully it shouldn't be too much longer. Just about 15 or so weeks. I mean, frankly, personally, I thought Skyrim, frankly, this, I think is going to be much shorter than my Skyrim playthrough, or it's going to be just as long. Out of curiosity, let me just do a quick check. Just so that way I can get a reference as to what's going on. Okay, go here. So that way I can check this. Sorry if I'm pausing a lot just to check these stats. You're making curiosity prevalent. Okay, yeah, this is actually going to be slightly longer than my Skyrim playthrough. So yeah, this is going to be the longest of all my stream playthroughs. Yeah, this is going to take longer to do than Skyrim, a game that's notorious for long gameplay lengths. Skyrim I got done in 22 weeks worth of time. This is going to take at least it's going to take around 30. We need a CzarThwomp shirt that says out of curiosity on it. Yeah, the funny thing is that as the years have gone by, my catchphrase has actually changed. Where basically at one point my catchphrase was okay. Actually, I think my catchphrase could still be technically classified as okay. But then for a good chunk of time, basically was my main go-to phrase. Basically. It's my version of the phrase like, of saying like. You know how some people are like, I like, what are we going to do today? Or something like that. For me, I got into the habit of just saying basically. I don't know why, it just happened one day. It just came over me. Ow. Oh, were you taking a photo just now?
Hi.
You just noticed. I've been taking them for a while.
Come on.
I got one of you playing beach volleyball, and one of you eating shaved ice at the beach hut.
I was completely oblivious. That's a little embarrassing.
Really? I figured you'd be used to having your picture taken. Don't you take selfies on trips?
Yeah.
I take pictures of scenery and wildlife, but rarely ones of myself.
Well, even I have practically no pictures of myself, and I take a ton of pictures. Speaking of which, that's basically you too.
Me?
You're often away on trips. When I look over the photos I took, you weren't any of them. Not even at sports day or the school festival, and I take a ton of photos during events.
Oh.
So again, I guess this counts as a school event. So I was finally able to snap ya
And now I'm gonna sell those photos on the internet to all your thirsty fangirls, Rancho.
Please, no, not the thirsty fangirls. They're already relevant.
Too late. I'm already putting them up on Rule 34.
Now you mention, you're right.
You.
It's been forever since I've heard someone say they're embarrassed for having their photo taken.
Goes to show how little you photographed me.
All right.
Right, so while we're here, I'm gonna make up for lost time. Once they're developed, I'll give them to you as memories of your trip.
I see.
Mementos of my trip. I like the sound of that. Yeah, Rantaro. Rule 30. Yeah, Rule 34 Rantaro. You know what? I'm gonna check that right now. Let's see how many entries on Rule 34 Rantaro has. Okay, Rantaro. Rule 34. Rantaro Amati on Rule 34. Rantaro has a grand total of 180. Okay, apparently Kaido blows him out of the water, apparently. Yeah, CzarThwomp discusses Danganronpa Rule 34 statistics with you. Good thing you're not showing my phone screen. No, I never show those types of screens on recordings. Like I said, I use tablets. I use my tablet when basically I'm doing research like that. No, we're not going to show off Danganronpa Rule 34. We're not going to go down that rabbit hole. Not that I go on Rule 34, basically, but I just heard a lot of creepy things about Rule 34. Nah. For me, I'm more text-based erotic, you know, that sort of thing. Good thing you're not. Yes. Okay, for a second I actually got thrown off for a bit. Okay, let's level up space. Mahiru has to get stronger. She needs to get stronger so that she can nag all the more. Basically, when it comes to Mahiru, if I were to sum up her character, I would say that she is essentially the Danganronpa equivalent to Wanda from the Fairly Oddparents, because basically Mahiru, she wants what's best for everyone, but in the end, she comes off as very naggy. Where basically just one of the first thoughts that comes into my mind whenever I think of Mahiru is basically that one bit on Fairly Oddparents where basically Wanda was nagging and Cosmo is basically like, nag off the fourth bow! Fire 2! And Cosmo turns into a torpedo and just starts chasing after Wanda. Hey, basically that's what happens when you come to the CzarThwomp stream. You basically learn stuff. Because I am a curious man. I am a man of research. And I love how basically this has been also the stream of Monodam coming in and basically trying to interact with everyone. I don't need your steel skin card. Okay, let's go. Okay, we can do battles or we can get talent fragments. If I do any battles now, I'll probably get my ass handed to me. So, might as well get some talent fragments out of it. Okay, 20. Yeah, this is not the best sort of character to get talent fragments on because you want to use ultimate characters because they have a ×8 multiplier when it comes to basically their talent fragments. Okay, so let's see if we can land on that space again. I have 0 cards. Why am I not using them? Okay, let's see what our next event is. Just my luck that Mahiru's camera would become defective beyond repair, all thanks to me. What do I do? What do I do? I snapped the shutter thousands of times and nothing like this has ever happened.
Are you okay?
Frankly, Mahiru, you should be thankful that basically your camera didn't suffer the same fate as Kazuichi, where it got hit by a truck. Because, yes, that did actually happen in the Danganronpa anime. Essentially, with Nagito, his luck is more of a cosmic sort of thing, where basically he gets good luck, but basically he can also cause bad luck to happen to those around him. Like some sort of luck absorption sort of thing. So basically, what ends up happening is just, if bad luck isn't happening to him, it's happening to someone else, and basically Nagito, he was trying to get a soda, and Kazuichi's just walking along the street, when all of a sudden a truck hits Kazuichi, and then basically crashes into the soda machine. Kind of fitting, considering that Kazuichi's last name is literally Soda. Huh, what's going on? Both of you look like you saw a ghost.
Hello there.
Oh, Suichi, perfect timing. Maybe this really is my lucky day. And why is that?
Actually,
A ghost photo.
Huh?
Ghost photo?
Well,
I wanted to see pictures from the day we started living here, so I asked to see Mahiru's camera. But in that particular photo, I noticed something that Mahiru doesn't remember snapping.
huh?
Really?
And
There was a suspicious human figure at a time when none of the other present should have been there.
that's
Are you sure that's what you saw? People do see human figures and things all the time. Okay, out of curiosity, are you going to see the new Doctor Strange movie? Personally, I am not all that big into the superhero genre. Believe it or not, I don't really see those films all that often, and basically when it comes to movies, I have a bad habit where I'm like, I'm gonna see a movie, and then I get wrapped in about 1,000 other things, and then by the time I realize that I want to see the movie, it's out of the theaters. Heck, the only movies that I've really made time to see to put it into perspective, the last new movie I saw in theaters was actually Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker, basically. That was the last movie I saw in theaters, and I only saw it in theaters because I wanted to see just how much I could rip on that film. Just how bad it could be, because I'm like, you know what? I saw episode 7, I saw episode 8, I might as well complete the trilogy of pain and misery and just watch Rise of Skywalker and deal with basically Rey and her healing touch. Basically, Rey's Mary Sue powers have grown to such extent that she can basically transfer her Mary Sue essence into all that she touches and restores them to full health. Screw Anakin Skywalker, who basically was born of the Force. Screw Luke Skywalker, who's just as powerful as Anakin. They don't get those sort of powers, even though they received actual Jedi training. But then you get Rey, who basically all her training was run around the obstacle course, pick up a lightsaber, and boom, she can automatically heal everyone. She's fully fledged, apparently. But basically, frankly, it wasn't as bad as basically The Last Jedi. That movie was painful to watch, and I was like, please end it now. It felt like it would never end because it just kept going on. Because basically, it was just the Battle of Hoth. 90% of the film was the Battle of Hoth, the movie. Heck, even the final planet was this ash-covered, snowy-esque planet. And then basically they had that one plot line where they're trying to deactivate the tracking signal, and it just proves to be nothing. It results in absolute nothing because they were like, oh, in the end of the day, we're gonna ram this ship at hyperspeed into the entire fleet and cause some super explosion. Even though, frankly, that shouldn't really be happening because otherwise, I mean, if that was a thing in the Star Wars universe, you don't think that that wouldn't be a major weapon of choice? I mean, think about it. I mean, hyperdrives aren't exactly an expensive thing. Just load some ships and then just boom, hyperspace into something. Heck, basically the Clone Wars, just kamikaze strikes. I mean, the droid army would be able to do that non-stop and basically just in the Clone Wars, because frankly, they wouldn't even need to invade planets. They could just crash the droid ships into everything, because it's not like they have actual people on the ships. They're not losing life, they're just losing droids. And not to mention, according to Star Wars lore, about 90% of the ship makers basically joined the Separatist Alliance. And basically, I just went on a Star Wars rant. Okay, I don't even know what happened. Sorry about that. I just went into a state. Showing you would be a lot easier. Look behind Nagito. Isn't that someone still away in the old hotel? Whoa, it really does look like someone's there.
Is that alright?
Do you remember anything about the details behind this photo, Mahiru?
Yeah, that first day left a big impression, so my memory is still pretty clear. To commemorate the occasion, I took a photo of everyone smiling as they arrived here. The photo before Hajime and after is Kazuichi, so I doubt I'm misremembering any details.
That's true.
So, you or Sakura or anyone else with sharp senses definitely would have noticed someone unusual.
Impossible.
Exactly! Not that I would have, but it's inconceivable that no one else noticed. Yes, Star Wars rants with CzarThwomp. Yes, where I basically could go on a massive Star Wars rant, especially about the Last Jedi, Snoke and his pimp robes. Yeah, this is the guy that they were basically having be in Palpatine's place. Basically, we go from Palpatine, basically the foreboding Sith Lord, to basically Snoke, who basically is revealed to be just some Force homunculus wearing a pimp robe. I love how Palpatine couldn't even invest in good clones. What was Palpatine, working on a budget of 5 credits? It's not like Palpatine is hurting for credits. I mean, for God's sake, Palpatine has an entire cloning facility on the deep core world of Abyss that basically was housed his secondary base, which is where in Legends he had his secret cloning facility that he used to revive himself using force essence transfer. So someone slipped into the world with us. That seems like a bit of a stretch.
Yep.
Right. When we did a full system check right after Monokuma called in the Mono Beast, Chihiro herself concluded that nothing besides them had slipped through.
You're right.
Right, if someone else were here, they'd have been found out on the spot. One odd photo, but we can only get so far in speculation alone.
Hey,
So, Mr. Ultimate Detective, will you humor me with my humble request? I'd like to investigate this photo. The favor won't go unrewarded, of course.
Wait a second, Nagito.
someone like me.
Isn't it better to have a pro like Soichi investigate rather than an amateur like me?
You're better off turning him down, Suichi. I'll just wipe the data and we'll forget it all.
No.
It's fine, I accept.
Huh?
Really?
Remember.
It's not like I have any official detective work to do while we're on this island anyways. Plus, there's a chance of a commission like this might lead me to a hint from my assignments. Though frankly, considering how Suichi's experience is as a detective, he's more or less like the Danganronpa version of Encyclopedia Brown.
Great.
Logical and positive, I knew I could count on you.
But
I'll entrust this photo to you then. Just don't break your neck trying to solve it, okay?
Okay.
Right, I'll do what I can. Now, when it comes to neck breaking, Kagede's the one who has that down in the relationship. Also, Czar, it's not Mother's Day yet. Hey, it's the Friday before Mother's Day. So basically, I mean, this is the Mother's Day. This is the stream before Mother's Day. So I might as well basically go with the most mom Danganronpa characters, basically. Basically, we started things off with doing Mommy Kirumi, aka Kirumi, the ultimate mom slash maid. I mean, basically the running joke with that is basically that everyone acts like Kirumi is the class mom because she does everything for everyone and basically dotes over everyone. And then as for Mahiru, basically Mahiru, she tries to act like that one nagging mom to everyone, basically just going on a rant during one of her free time events about how Kazuichi just does not wash his jumpsuit. So basically just Mahiru, she just comes off as that one mom where basically she'll criticize everyone else's kids, say that everyone else's kids are trash, and basically criticize everyone else, yet her own kid basically is just an absolute little monster, a little gremlin. Heck, basically, with how it is, basically she has that sort of thing with Hiyoko, where basically Mahiru essentially acts like Hiyoko's mom, and Hiyoko is an absolute brat. Basically, just Hiyoko is that one character that I'm pretty sure that everyone in the Danganronpa fandom can unite and say that they do not like Hiyoko. Heck, even the developers weren't even fond of Hiyoko, considering just what her death was like. What are some ideas you have for unlocking new potential in your talents?
How can my foes benefit the coming generation? I've been thinking a lot about that lately. Now's as good a time as any to snap foes around the island and ponder on things, I guess.
Ask Chibi, update social media, beach photos. Okay, social media. Let's go social media. Let's see what this one is.
all right.
And there we go.
What?
How unusual. I could never imagine you taking pictures on your phone rather than your camera. Oh, this is for social media. It's for those who want to see my daily life as opposed to the albums I spent forever making. Yeah, it's Mahiru's Snapchat timeline. Her nagging Suichi in the morning. Her nagging Kazuichi before lunch. Her nagging Teru Teru during lunch. Her nagging Fuyuhiko after lunch. Her nagging Nekumaru 5 minutes later. Her nagging Fuyuhiko again. Her nagging Nakito for not washing his hands in the bathroom. Her nagging Fuyuhiko again for not drinking his milk.
Okay, where was I?
see.
I see. I'm sure this brightens up your fans' days.
Hey,
I'm guessing you don't use social media for pictures like this at all that often, huh?
It's true.
Not often, although there are times during investigations when they come in handy. Clues to the whereabouts of a missing person, or information to discredit a suspect's alibi, as well as checking on Makoto's relationship status. Makoto will be changed. Makoto, I see that you are still listed as single and ready to mingle on your on your Facebook page. Oh yeah, sorry Kyoko, I forgot to change it. Makoto, you will change it right now, or I will implicate you for a murder. And just note, Makoto, I'm the ultimate detective. I will make it where you would have no case. Mahiru Academia, Kirumi from Date Alive, aka the best anime girl ever, next to Komi. Yeah, basically in that case, just have the Kirumis fight each other. The Kirumi Club, Kirumi Fight Club, where basically their goal is to be as pleasant and likable as possible. Conversely, I've seen cases in which the culprit doctored photos to fabricate an alibi as well. Wow, it's crazy to imagine all the ways photos affect our lives and how now that everyone has a camera.
Is that
But at the
right?
same time, some things never change.
Huh?
Huh?
I...
After one case was solved, I recall a victim's family member clutching a photo to their chest.
Right.
She held it so dearly, like it was the last remaining means of connecting with the departed. And now I thought to myself, 61 characters. If one character had their own episode, that would be 61 episodes. Why didn't I just divide that by 2? Why didn't I just divide that by 2 or 3? I swear. This is what happens with the CzarThwomp strategy. This is what I do all the time. I make things harder for myself with all these abstract strategies instead of just following the philosophy of Occam's razor.
That's one aspect of photographs I fell in love with. Talking with you reminded me of that.
Hey.
Do you mind telling me your account, Mahiru?
Huh?
Mine?
Now I'm curious what sort of stories your pictures might tell.
Sure, I'd love for you to see them, Kyoko. See this picture of me throwing stuff at Hiro after I caught him sleeping on the couch? It reminds me of my deadbeat father, who I threw things at when he was sleeping on the couch. I shared my social media account with Kyoko.
Yeah, Mahiru uses all the filters. Actually, no. Knowing Mahiru, she would get pissed off at the philosophy of the filters. Okay, let's buy some zero cards. Wait a minute. I forgot I had 0 cards. This is my majesty right here. And I get mugged now. Yes, mug Mahiru.
Jeez, what is wrong with this island? Hajime, why aren't you protecting me on this island? Baka, Hajime, baka.
For real?
Wow, that's an entire shot. You rock, Mahiru. I'd never get this with a selfie, that's for sure.
Yeah, fun fact about my Mukuro voice, basically. When I came up with the Mukuro voice, this was before, I had my suspicions about Mukuro from the get-go. I did not know exactly what context it would be. I did not know that Mukuro was actually not Junko. So I thought that Mukuro was actually Junko. So basically, I was trying to do the best Valley Girl voice I could muster. Where basically, I was like, you know what, Junko, she comes up as a Valley Girl. Might as well give her a Valley Girl voice. And then basically when I came across when I discovered, oh, Junko and Mukuro, different people, I'm like, oh crap. I would need to change the voice up. But then the next time I started doing the Mukuro voice, I did not know Mukuro was gonna pop up again. So in my Danganronpa series. So basically, I was like, you know what? Yeah, water under the bridge. I don't really have to worry about that. And then I started reading Danganronpa IF as basically an entire thing. I didn't know how long Danganronpa IF was, so I just read an entire electronic novel, basically an hour's worth of reading just with the voices. And I was like, you know what, screw it, I'm just gonna get the Valley Girl voice to Mukuro and just, it sticks. Okay.
But...
It's nothing compared to your magazine shots. Those are way cleaner. Photographing people is my expertise, but taking pictures of a model in a studio is way different. Oh,
Don't even. They're all edited to heck and back. I don't prefer the ones you take.
Yeah, they also involve an entirely different person, Mukuro.
Oh, so that's my expression from everyone. It's kind of refreshing to see. You're always smiling and looking like you're having fun. It makes it fun for me, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that. Wherever I see your photos, I'm like, whoa, even I can make a face like that. See, my photos in magazines are all posed. It's like, it doesn't even seem like me, you know? Now that you mention it, your cover shot last month looks really mature, huh?
Oh yeah, and then fun fact, basically, Mahiru, one reason why I was a little irritated with her was because she was the character that actually prompted me to do my first ever Danganronpa voice change. Where basically with Fuyuhiko, when I was doing his voice, it took me about 18 episodes to basically come up with what his voice was gonna be like. Because back when I was first voicing him, his original voice was essentially trying to be based him off Gary Oak. Essentially, something like,
Okay, what's going on here?
something like that. But then I was realizing that basically was too similar to my Mahiru voice. And I was like, you know what? I need to change one of their voices so that way I'm not as confused as to whose text I'm reading when. So basically, I was like, you know, Mahiru, I don't really have a good range with female voices, so I'm like, I'm going to keep Mahiru's voice the way it is, and then basically give my Fuyuhiko my Joe Beluga voice, basically, from where basically I based his voice off of the character of Joe Beluga from Kids Next Door. And that's how it sucked. But before that even, my Fuyuhiko voice was originally this very deep Russian accent. Okay. My name is Fuyuhiko Kuzuryu. I am the ultimate Yakuza. But then I was like, you know what? That voice is just eerily unfitting for Fuyuhiko. Though at the same time, I kind of regret taking that voice away from him, though. But still, it did set the groundwork for other voices. Gary effing Oak, also known as insert dumb name here. Basically, Gary Oak, the rival that you can take out all your anger out on by basically making it where his grandfather thinks that his name is Turd, or Fart Bucket, or Can O' Pits, or Butthead.
it was so pretty, but I could barely tell it was you. It reminded me of how amazing models are. I mean, I guess you could say it's the start of my push towards a more adult look. I'm almost a high school graduate, so it's about time I changed my look, you know?
Yeah.
Your photos are so authentic, though. I can see myself for who I really am. So by all means, keep snapping those babies. They'll be my mementos for life. And also give me plenty of all the photos you have of Makoto. Why do you want Makoto? I don't want to answer that. All of Makoto's photos now. Especially the ones of him shirtless.
Leave it to me.
Got it. I won't let a single one of your expressions escape my camera.
Yeah, for a second I was about to slip into my Kaede voice. Which, aka my default female voice. My sinuses are acting up. I'm getting basically a loogie. There you go, Kokichi. I won't let you get away this time. Oh, did I do something wrong, Mahiru? It's not nice to get mad at someone for no reason. Especially when all my only crime is enjoying the weekend, Mahiru.
Answer me.
Now, not to me, no. But you told Ibuki a weird lie, didn't you? That if you swam a lap around the island, spirits of the island's musicians would appear. She could have drowned, you know. I know, but I was watching her from atop the Zumi Castle. It's CzarThwomp. I'm not Sabuki. You can't flub my lines up now. She sure is amazing when she gets into something. I never thought she'd end up swimming 3 laps. She's a woman after my own heart. It's like my passion for the weekends and all of my hobbies that I fulfill. As you know, I make ceramic plates, I watch bands, I watch Korean soap operas, all of the Korean soap operas. I shot a spaghetti western film. I have watched clouds, I have skydived, I have thrown rocks at cars, thrown rocks at Keyboy, and so much more.
Jeez.
She was so exhausted that she couldn't return to land. Thank goodness Peko and Sakura helped her.
This is the
Anyways, that was pretty rotten.
Do you understand?
Even if we're safe inside a virtual world, what if something like that had a lasting effect? You can't die in this world no matter what happens. The Monogams and Chihiro verified that.
Right?
Well, let's forget about the Monogams. Well, you can believe Chihiro, right? Well, yes, but that still doesn't mean you're free to do whatever you darn well please. And what led you to believe that what I said was a lie, huh?
You.
Says the one who's always talking lies and pranking people. Who? Me? But the story about spirits was real. I found a book about the idol legends regarding in the library. I figured the bookie would be interested in the legends about music, so I told her to pure kindness. You are the worst! Mommy Kirumi, help me! And then Kirumi just walks by, flips Kokichi the bird. Mommy Kirumi, no! I won't be fooled, you know. That was a lie too, wasn't it?
It's a lie.
Yep, it's a lie, but which part exactly was a lie? Was it the Book of Legends, the story of the spirits within?
Yeah.
Or that I told her I have kindness? Trick question is all three.
Oh.
I'm gonna guess those were all lies.
Hey.
But wait, your little quiz doesn't even matter. You will change your way starting now. Yes, that's like telling a fish not to swim, Mahiru. Or telling you not to nag. Oh, that's so boring. Answer the quiz, ding ding ding. Those were all lies. How do we know that was a lie too? Because we all know Kokichi hates lying. Okay, 0 card.
I'm gonna take
Oh,
a picture.
Nagi's-san, look this way and smile.
Hey.
Must you take so many photos? Nagito is essentially me. It's been me all my life. Where basically I hate it when photos are constantly being snapped. It got to the point where I developed a photogenic smile just to reduce the amount of photos I have to take. Because really, I just hate the standing, basically. I just hate the standing around, especially when they're like, now do a funny pose. It's especially bad but when you're dealing with wedding photos. When basically, because I've had times where basically I've been a groomsman, and basically just the photographers go mad with photographic power, where basically they just hold you hostage for a good 15 or so minutes taking photos. I'm not joking. At one wedding, I had it where the photographer wanted to take photos of socks. She basically was like, let me take photos of your feet now. Frankly, I wouldn't be surprised if that wasn't even for the official wedding album. Instead, it was basically the photographer had a foot fetish, and she just wanted those photos for just some personal evening time, basically. Put on some music, put on some Kenny G, put on some scented candles, sit in the bathtub and look and go to town on those photos. Sorry, do you not like having your photo taken?
No.
That's not necessarily it, but it's just unnecessary. Really? I think it would make for good memories. Childhood goes by in a flash. It'll be nice to look back several years down the line.
Fun.
And once the field trip is over, it'd be fun to look over them with family and classmates. Like I said, it's unnecessary. I don't even have anyone whom to look at the pictures. You have your abusive parents, but you have your abusive parents, Nagisa, the ones that basically force you to study 24/7 and even go as far as to insert an IV in your arm when you pass out. This is probably a messed up joke, but was the photographer Dan Schneider? No. No, that joke's not messed up. I mean, frankly, that's actually a pretty harmless joke. All things considered. I mean, basically, it's true. Dan Schneider has always had a foot fetish. And basically has a very sketchy past. But basically, that's just acknowledging facts, you know? Okay.
Hey now.
Can I go now? Monica and the others are waiting at the beach. Oh, wait, I'm sorry if I crossed a line.
Hey.
But if you're now posting photos, would you mind if I took some of you with your friends?
Huh?
With Monica and the others? Right, the 5 of you together would make for some really fun photos, I bet. And knowing the dynamic of the friendship, Jotaro would be way in the back. You'd only see a corner of Jotaro's eye. Sorry if I'm being persistent. This trip is such a valuable experience. I want to help out. But taking photos is about the only thing I can do. Have it your way. I'll make an exception this time and introduce you to the others.
Thank you.
Really, I'm glad.
Hey.
But you really ought to be more polite to people older than you, you know. I'm sure you have pretty good manners otherwise, so I'm sure you won't grow up to be a rude adult. I won't grow up, period, so spare me the lecture.
Hey now.
More importantly, we must hurry. You have photos to take, right? I sure do. I'll take some good ones that will remain with you for the rest of your life. Okay, what's next on the photo list? Okay, yeah, but basically
though, speak on the topic of basically, okay, I'm gonna skip this one because we already went through it once in the stream. That's my philosophy. If we do a dialogue event once in the stream already, I am gonna go through it. Essentially, this is just, oh, Kirumi does not take photos alone. Mahiru likes taking photos of Kirumi. But anyways, on the topic of Dan Schneider shows, basically, after learning the truth about basically Dan Schneider, basically, it starts to paint things a little creepier with all of the feet references. Basically, when you see that originally, you're like, oh, it's just something kooky for the jokes, and then you watch it again, it's like, okay, now things are really getting creepy. Especially when you consider that basically Dan Schneider had two iCarly, especially since there were two iCarly specials in which basically the main cast is kidnapped by a creepy stalker. Frankly, I'm surprised that they didn't have any bits with Nora involving feet. I am surprised that basically the Spencer torture didn't involve some sort of feet tickling. My hand! That's why I get bringing shade noise too fast. Forgive me!
Huh? Are you apologizing to yourself? Oh yeah, that's not weird or anything.
What?
You don't do that? When you're telling me something hurts, you don't apologize it? Hiyoko doesn't apologize to people. To people that she outright insults. You think she's gonna apologize to her own stomach?
Come on.
Hiyoko, Himiko, you have a little on your face. Come on, face this way for me.
Yeah, like you're telling me that Mahiru is not basically taking the path of the mom. Mahiru is already helping out her kids with basically their faces. And now that I'm looking at it, Himiko essentially does have the same look as Mahiru, where Himiko could essentially pass off as Mahiru's daughter, really. Oh, sorry, you're so good at taking care of others. It's like I have an older sister now.
Hey, Mahiru is my big sister.
Hey.
Come on, Hiyoko, there's no need for that.
Aww.
But it's Mahiru. She's a little runt.
Shut up.
Are you going a little run? We're practically the same size.
I'm still growing, but if you're so that puny at your age, you're gonna be a runt forever.
Why,
Your heart has stopped growing, though. Hiyoko doesn't even have a heart. She needs a heart before it can actually grow. Yeah, exactly. And then basically it throws other things into reference, like basically like the grapefruit from Drake and Josh. Basically just that grapefruit that just was shoved in Josh's mouth. It's like, okay, is this another one of those hidden kinks? Though speaking of which, that would have actually been a pretty good running joke. You know, have it where the grapefruit just constantly pops up. Just at random points in the show after that grapefruit moment. Just have it where the grapefruit just pops up at a random interval. Like Papa Nichols basically uses the grapefruit as a weapon of war against Craig and Eric. That episode, though, is my personal favorite of Drake and Josh. That one always sticks out in my mind. And for a good week after that episode, I would just burst out into laughter, especially in regards to basically Eric getting thrown out the window. Basically, Papa Nichols ambushes Eric, grabs him, and just yeets him out the window. And then basically just Craig and Eric getting tied up by Papa Nichols. And then him throwing Eric's cell phone against the wall, basically destroying their Niagara Falls photos.
Honestly, you two seem more like sisters here. How?
In what way?
Hey.
See, you're like siblings. Even your names are similar. Yoko, Himiko.
Oh, you're right.
Even though you have every time I change your name, have a high delusional loser co.
Why don't you change your name, Hiyoko? Or should I say, hi, acts like a spoiled brat co? I swear, just my hero, basically Himiko, Himiko may be chill a good chunk of the time, but when Himiko gets enraged, she just unleashes just sheer sass. She just will cut through you with wit like a knife.
I am not acting like a spoiled brat. This is my natural state.
That's even worse.
Jeez, you two quarrel at the drop of a hat.
Yep.
All right then, will you two listen to your big sis and play nicely today, please?
You're right.
And big sis Mahiru says so.
You're right.
Sure, I'm going to forgive and forget.
I'm glad.
Good, you two are good girls. If this keeps up, I really am going to start feeling like their big sister.
Now you're going to evolve into the mom role. You're going to evolve into the mom, Mahiru. USA! 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 Yeah, the episode ends with Papa Nichols punching Walter. Walter just gets a punch to the face. Walter's just one-hit KO'd. Papa Nichols is the original One Punch Man. Okay, steal skin guard. Okay, we'll get another level up. 20. I am not jumping to the destination, Mono Kid. If I tried to go after that boss now, it would kick my ass. No. And my controller's acting up. Hooray! Okay, let's go to the shop and buy a bunch of other Zero cards. Thankfully, this shop sells them because the game knows exactly what you want to do with them. Kind of odd that they made Mahiru a intellect character in this game because in Danganronpa V3, in talent development mode, she was actually classified as a cerebral character. Basically meaning that she was balanced, which kind of makes sense considering that I meant not cerebral, I meant like a balanced character. I think it was called cerebral in V3, though I'm not 100% sure. The humor in that show was amazing. Exactly. Basically, it was at the golden age of Nick, where it felt like they were more into the jokes than just trying to churn out, just trying to basically appeal to the basest of senses. Though then again, I think it's also a thing of just growing up, where basically you grow up. But even then, I mean, good shows basically can transcend age groups, basically. Where you see a bunch of kids shows that basically can appeal to an adult fan base. Like, for example, the Miraculous Ladybug series, where basically, sure, it was designed with kids in mind, but then it also has a surprising adult following, where basically just a good chunk of my friend group, basically, who basically are outside of high school range, basically. It's so much to a point where basically there's a Miraculous Ladybug section of our chat room area. So basically, yeah, set that. Yeah, it's mostly into the shipping, and basically my hero's gonna now sue for malpractice. Okay, for you, it's tough to pick your favorite Drake and Josh episode. You love the one where they get involved with some runaway criminals, and also the Josh is done episode where Josh gives up hope and Drake's life is miserable without. Personally, I never liked the Josh is done episode because I've always found it to be relatively a darker episode because basically the entire show is based off of the synergy of Drake and Josh. Where basically no matter how much Drake messes up, Josh is always there to support, and likewise they just have a good feel to them. But then that episode just throws that right out the window. The criminal episode was also pretty good. Where basically where Jake and Josh were on the Scared Straight program, and basically just they're perceived as this master criminal. And like I said, my favorite part of that episode. Okay, we got all the free time events from my hero. So, anyways, as I was saying, basically, no, we're not going to the destination. So as I was saying though, one of my favorite jokes from that episode was basically, like I said, back to the grapefruit. Where the master criminal, this hardened criminal, carries sugar in his pocket. That just works on so many levels because basically, one, it's a callback to the previous joke where basically the police officer was like, oh, you see a lot of things in this world. Basically, guy carrying sugar being one of them. And then basically it goes on to basically how this criminal carries sugar around him as if he's prepared for the event that he comes across some random grapefruit. Though, frankly, I kind of wish, though, that I could handle fruits a lot better. Because if I could handle fruits a lot better, I would be the kind of guy to just eat a grapefruit like that. Because I like my fruits on the more sour side. Though, basically, just the thing is, I can't handle the texture of the fruit, where basically it feels like I can't really chew it all that well. There's a festival underway where you can try things unrelated to your talent. I'm in charge of the restaurant kitchen, but I'm swamped with orders one after the next. I'm good at housework, but making so much food is brutal. I don't even have time for photos. Okay, Kokichi and the dishes. Mahiru, I'm a janitor. I'm not here to do odd jobs.
Yeah.
Mahiru, you're so crazy.
I know, but we're getting slandered. Look, you can have the leftover dessert if you help. I can't be both your prize woman. Never underestimate an evil supreme leader. You can call Kokichi a liar. You can call him many things, but one thing is you can't call Kokichi beta, and you can't call him a simp. Kokichi simps for no woman.
Hey,
Though then again, in terms of the standard definition, that would be just being helpful. That wouldn't be classified as simping. I mean, Kazuichi is a prime example of a simp, where basically, the way I define simping is basically when basically the obsession is borderline creepy, where you're like, okay, this is a little bit on the disturbing side, and then basically when it's a very stacked relationship, where basically where it's one thing where the guy is being very quick to do things and is basically seems like a doormat, but then but basically the thing is that if you see like it being like a sort of two-way sort of street, where basically the girl's doing a lot of sacrifice and the like, then basically it's like, okay, it balances out in the end. But basically in cases where basically it's just sorely imbalanced, like Kazuichi and Sonya, for instance, where Kazuichi, he is stalking Sonya. Kazuichi spends an hour waiting in a diner so he can quote-unquote coincidentally bump into Sonya and basically crash her beach party that she was playing in secret. That is simp, and meanwhile Sonya outright tells Kazuichi that she doesn't like him and basically has a relationship with Gundam Tanaka, aka the weird guy. That is when I define it as simping. Your latest favorite episode is the Theater Thug episode because you can't stand all the side characters attacking Josh. They think he looks like the theater thug, even though he clearly doesn't. For me, I actually like that running joke, especially when Josh was wearing a disguise, and they recognized him through the disguise, and they were like, the theater thug is in a disguise, get him! I just love that so much, just Josh getting taken down. Josh should have went with the Mr. T disguise. He should have went with the Mr. T disguise, the Zoe 101 disguise. Hey, I told you we're busy. I really don't have time to argue with you at this time. I nearly escalated into a fight, but Kokichi helped out in the end. He spat on all the plates. And then basically and then the real kicker at the end of the episode, the real theater thug enters the premiere, and then basically, and he gets taken down, and the police, they aim for Josh. They don't arrest the real theater thug. They go straight for Josh in the end. But just another, they get the premiere in the Drake and Josh universe. One of my favorite scenes is basically in the finale episode, in the finale movie, when basically just really big shrimp, when basically when Mindy makes the mistake of making Crazy Steve work on a Monday, and basically he goes crazy in the theater, and then basically just cock-a-doodle-doo, the cow goes moo, and Josh has to calm him down, just has to play intervention with basically singing she'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. But just out of curiosity, what's your opinion of the theory that basically, of the Crazy Steve iCarly theory, where the theory goes that basically, that since Drake and Josh and iCarly exist in the same universe, as seen by cameo appearances from Craig, Eric, and also Gavin, basically, the theory is that basically Crazy Steve one day had a breakdown, killed Drake, Josh, and the entire family, and then kidnapped Megan, moved to Washington or somewhere, and moved to Seattle, and then basically brainwashed Megan into believing that she is his sister, basically. What's your opinion on that? Those speaking of Drake and Josh characters, Gavin was another character that was basically another one of my favorites, just because of how nonchalant he was, especially when he was trying to make moves on Drake and Josh's on Drake's mom. It was just insane. Basically, here basically Walter, he's getting assaulted, he's getting mugged on live television, and then Gavin's just walking up, is just wrapping his arm around the mom. Just basically, he's like, free real estate, I'm stepping in.
And that episode was another one, just the storm episode with Crazy Steve and Dora the Explorer. Basically, he's making Craig crank the TV just non-stop on Dora. And Crazy Steve is just getting invested in Dora as if it's the anime of the century. Where basically Steve is just really invested on Dora reaching that banana tree. And then the crank breaks. Just Crazy Steve just getting hell-bent on Dora the Explorer. Yeah, same here. Frankly, it's one of those theories that just more or less is one of those crack theories. But still, it is always interesting to see speculatory theories and the like. Okay. Yeah, they're basically just... Yeah, though also Victorious was also a good showing of itself. It had its good moments. Basically, it was one of those shows that basically I did appreciate it when... Wait, what do you mean nothing happened? Oh, well, I'm already level 99. When did that happen? Okay, this is what happens when I'm talking about Dan Schneider shows. Alright, okay, yeah. Yeah, good night to you, Comey, as well. Just glad to know that basically your art's going well, and I hope you have a good night's sleep. Yes, 20 spaces, 20 squares. Okay, yeah, I might as well jump to the destination. Show you what the boss is. Yeah, we're gonna go into Monokuma's Mono Factory, where they play the rock music. Let's fight this Wolverine, this Monokuma Wolverine, Ultra Magic. And it's killing us. And we died already. This is what happens. This thing is just deadly. Defeated in battle. Okay. Might as well try to get out. Okay, the Monokuma Pufferfish. Okay, might as well try to get out. Moving on out. Yes, we're already max level. I am very much aware of that. Okay. Go, go, go. Yeah, this is what happens when I actually get more than 8 hours of sleep. I can actually think coherently. And I'm coughing like a madman. This is what happens when I talk for non-stop. Okay, we can do an event space. That would actually be pretty good. That would be pretty fun. Okay. Clean out the closet and we get the monkey paw. What to do? What to do? Mahiru would wish for Kazuichi's jumpsuit. It would be a clean jumpsuit. The cleanest of all the jumpsuits. Nothing increased! It's been a wild ride, but our timer is almost over. We're having a bonfire as a send-off.
It's almost over. I want to take more photos, even if I already have a ton to go through.
Kazuichi, Rantaro, Gonta. Gonta, life of the party. When is Gonta the life of the party? Gonta's that awkward guy who sits in the corner.
Say cheese.
I always end up taking a ton of pictures of him. Say cheese.
Peace. Gonta, you're too pure. Gonta, you are pure. Was that okay?
Yep, that was a great smile.
Gonta relieved. A gentleman must always have $1 million smile at all times. Oh no, Gonta about to ask something that might not be very gentlemanly.
What would that be? You're the last one I'd expect to make any kind of weird requests.
Gonta want to lick your feet. Gonta want to stick your toes in Gonta's mouth. Well, Gonta want you to take many more pictures of Gonta and people around Gonta.
Ow!
You already took so many pictures, and Gonta's sure you want to take pictures of others too. But Gonta want many memories of tonight. This selfish request not gentlemanly at all.
I'd be happy to. Seriously, it's always a pleasure taking photos of you.
Leave it to me.
I'll capture every single moment you want to preserve forever. Just leave it to me.
Thank you.
Mahiru, thank you.
Oh yeah.
Then to start, Gonta want a picture together. Gonta forever grateful for these memories. Gonta want you to get to first base with Gonta. Gonta wants you to be friends with Gonta.
I took lots of photos of Gonta.
More shards. Okay, where can we land on next? Yeah, might as well get more shards. Okay. Let's go for red next. Got a good blend going on. 5. Okay, 1. Get another one. Shirokuma. Recovery guard. And Shirokuma wants to beat the crap out of us. Shirokuma's not nice. Shirokuma doesn't play nice with others. Okay, let's go get some more reds. More red fragments, all the more fun. 4. Let's go. Let's use the dual card. Dual card, go. Event square. Punch. Punch Shirokuma right in the face. No! I was not mean to do that. Well, now I'm sad. Okay, encounter card, intelligence card. Okay, Mahiru can basically gain some intellect. Okay, intellect is apparently at its max status. Okay, recovery card. Okay, let's go here. Let's see if we can fight the tiger. Boom. Tiger's dead. I unlocked the second island. Da 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 bum 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 bum.
Rise and
Forge the equipment. And I'm getting really lucky with equipment. Diamond Rod, Jabberundies. Okay, let's do this. More cards. Central Island and Luck card. 0.
I'm glad.
My camera's filled to the brim with so many smiles. This is what I love about photography.
Okay, let's obtain some skills, shall we? Okay. Let's see. Zeal, sacrifice, ultimate defense. Okay, win, rent, fighting, and spirit. Let's see that. Let's do this, get more experience. Let's do electrical jet. All wind jet is the one I do. Frankly, Mahiru blows a lot of hot air, so that's perfectly in line with Mahiru's character. Okay. And more Usami flower. Okay, nice. Got 2 coins out of it. Very good. Always good to see. Let's go to the not battle mode. I don't want to go battle mode. Let's go school store. And Yano machine. 1. Okay, got event probability. And let's see what the next one is. Oh, come on. Now I get the Mommy Kirumi swimsuit card. Okay. Well, that would have been nicer to have before the stream started. More Usami flower. Got another 2 coins. Nice. Let's see what else we can get. School store. Yano machine. Mono Yashin. Another badge case. And we have a Mahiru card. Equipment stats plus 10. Having that both characters that we used so far in the stream basically got their upgrades. Development mode, new game. We're going to do one more round. And for this one, I am thinking about basically who to do. You know what? I think this would probably be a good time for me to basically. I'll do Monomi. Because basically with Monomi, I could have it where just she's like a mom, so basically it would be fitting for her. So yeah, I'll do Monomi. Okay. Let's go. Let's get this one. And another katana. Actually, no. I don't need a katana. I'll basically instead I'll get one of these. Okay, develop the card.
Alright.
I'll never have another chance to attend an event with anyone, so I'll make the best of it. Okay, let's do it. One more event. Hurrah! One more event. Hurrah! One more event. Hurrah! Okay. Let's go. Balanced. Everything will be balanced, as it should be. 6 spaces. Sure enough, first event space. I want event space. Run across that bridge, Monomi. Run across.
So how
Can you help me with my assignment, Monomi? I know that you'll be help a shun person like me. That's not at all. I'll do whatever I can do to help.
Huh?
You know what? I got this event already. Basically, I've already done all the jokes I can do off this one. Essentially, want to see this event? Go see my CzarThwomp video. I know that's horrible of me. I know I'm skipping your CzarThwomp, but frankly, that's how the breaks work. Lots of fortitude. Okay, basically, Monomi trying to be sexy, but Monomi will fail heavily. I'm trying to see new events. Yes, wear ski outfits. Okay, 74. Okay, another round. Okay, let's buy some items. Okay, we'll buy the tiger scroll, the horse scroll, magic, okay, mage rod, and the, okay. And let's throw attack. Okay, come on, please. And we fail. Okay, let's do this. Let's move across the island, and we will see. Get another level up, and we'll get more defense. Defense points, attack points. It's what you need to see and do. Getting more points is good for me and you. 258, nice. Okay, good. Roll that dice. Okay, let's get some more coins. And punch it. Okay, Mana Caramel. Okay, good. Yes, give me my card. Steel skin card. Let's go. Heading out. Step on the space and talk to the shop. Get all the things that we want now. Heroes undies are ours now. Let's get some more stuff for you now. I don't have enough money. But wait, I could get the card and use the card, but I won't use the card. I could go for a good steak now.
Alrighty.
Okay, I'm going to get myself a mango and put on some effortless swimsuit. That was the plan anyways, but it's not like I get many opportunities to wear one. And as I've solved both the toy and a robot, I don't think getting drunk would be a good idea.
Imagine if I watch away everyone else while they're having fun.
Ah, quit your muttering. Just get in the darn water. It's not like you'll die. If you're not confident about swimming, just ask Kibo's. Just jack Kibo's inner tube.
Knowing Monokuma, I wouldn't be surprised if he did actually jack Kibo's inner tube. Monokuma,
Give me the inner tube, B.
no! And then Monokuma just,
Too bad.
and then Monokuma just grabs that crowbar and just smacks Kibo's knees in. Breaks Kibo's knees and then just takes the inner tube for himself. Then pulls out the chastity gun. I could never do that. It's his lifeline. But you're right. I was muttering. I would be more positive if I was having fun.
That's right.
Oh, I have a really good idea.
So what I mean
Oh, you're afraid of the ocean, so you want to ride on my shoulders.
Yes, turn Necromar into a Lapras. Turn him into a surfing Pokemon. That's right. Even the deep end would feel safe on your shoulders. What do you think?
It'd be nothing. Want to give it a try right now?
Oh, thank you. Now I can make my ocean debut.
An ocean debut before your brother? Well, aren't you a cocky little sister?
Hey.
If you're jealous, you should try asking Bix to it too.
I'll get gone that he's bigger and more violent.
But who knows if someone ready when we wind up you out with your sister being a meanie?
You cocky little. If I had my admin powers, I'd feed you to the mono beasts. If only I'd release the mono beasts into the water. It'd be practical like a shark movie.
I won't let you.
You're the only one who would enjoy that. Good grief. You're full of nothing but bad ideas.
What? Want to get two Monokuma?
Jeez.
I've got two shoulders and one is wide open. Feel free to ride two if you wanna.
What? You'd be willing to do that?
Huh? I haven't forgiven Monokuma, but this might help him blow off some steam.
Exactly. I mean, sitting around and watching everyone have fun all day makes me want to self-destruct.
Hey.
Don't even joke about that. My throat is dying.
Oh.
Exercise makes for great stress relief. Hobble my shoulders, little buddy.
Ooh,
Whoa, you're so fast. This is kind of fun. Oh, this was horrible. Okay, that was the swimsuit event. And my voice is dying. It's dying. Okay. Come on, punch it. Monokumaro. Okay, Jabbercoins. Day 40, let's go. My throat is dying. I wanna go because I want to defeat the Mono Beast right now. Let's punch a tiger in the face. Kill the tiger because we're based. Wanna beat the tiger and I will win. Okay, let's get moving. Second island's been unlocked. 6 move guard. Okay, let's see where we land. Good. Walk on the bridge.
Sure.
Oh, I love this one, so I'm going to do it. Hey, thanks for coming by, Pink Big or whatever. I got a little... Okay, actually, nah, I'm not going to do it. Basically, Monotaro. Mew wanted to be Mama Mew. Mama Mew. Frankly, I should... That would have also been a good name for the Mew stream. Mama Mew. Mama Mew, Mama Mew. Dum dum dum. Dum dum dum.
Hey, Monomi, let's play baseball with Monomi as the ball.
Whoa, who would do such a thing? Listen, I can't even if I can grow. I won't let you pick up me forever, Monokuma.
You finally did your belly's phrase.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, we already read this one.
Nice.
Well, actually,
Yes. Okay, we've already gone through this one with Monokuma. I'm sorry if I'm skipping a lot of Monomi's text, but apparently I have just encountered all of them. Except the swimsuit event, though, that is.
Hello there.
Okay, I got this one already.
Hey.
Yes.
So, yippee!
Yeah.
Togo wanna lick Byakuya's ass. You know that Togo would be trying to rim job Byakuya. You know that with a tongue like that, Toko would just rim job Byakuya. The one thing is that I find weird is how Toko's tongue just changes when she's in her genocide jack form. I mean, how does it retract back to normal size when she's, well, in her normal state? My poor wounded heart!
Well,
It looks to me like it's your body that's wounded.
hey,
What happened? Did those elementary schoolers use you as a plaything again?
that's wrong.
I am not a plaything! All I want to do is play with them!
What's the point?
So they used you as a plaything.
They roughed me up and took my swimsuit. Getting it back was no easy task.
Jeez.
Maybe they were amused by a stuffed animal wearing a swimsuit. Kids can get fixated on things easily.
I just can't keep up with the standard impulses.
How did I get myself into this? Here, I'll lend you a brush and help you straighten out your back.
Maki!
So what?
Don't get used to this. They're my responsibility, so consider this compensation.
Those children really do look up to you.
Yeah, so is that why they're doing violence? Because Maki's teaching them her techniques of assassination? Maki strangled Kokichi, and now Monika's replicating it.
What?
I wouldn't say that. And if they do, I really wish they'd quit pulling my hair.
They admire it. You have pretty hair after all.
What do you mean?
By that logic, doesn't that mean they look up to you too?
Do you really think so? Do the children really look up to me?
Okay.
It may not seem like it, but it's quite possible. Who can say what's going on inside their heads? Inside Monika's head, you hear the screams of the damned. Monika's mind is like a hell vortex.
I see. So they look up to me. Then I guess I can just can't help being beaten up on.
So much fortitude. Okay, let's see how much we can do. Okay, let's fight. 1 damage, 1 damage, boom. Thanks to Kuma. Another hit. And we won, hooray. Okay, good. 600 Jabber coins. Got to level up. What are some ideas you have for unlocking new potential in yourself?
I can't.
Oh, I know. I'll train myself again. Like, I'm so sure I'll never lose to Monokuma again. Perfect. And I know. And to do that, the first things first.
I'll turn to forbidden modifications.
Are we screwed?
Sure, I can mod you, but are you sure about this?
I've made my mind. If it's 100% cheating, I'll beat Monokuma once and for all.
Hey,
Ain't you trying to be a teacher? Can a teacher say that?
It's not illegal if you don't get caught, Kazuichi. I have no choice. It's the only option left for me.
And there we go. What do you think, Chiaki?
What?
Sorry.
Monomi, I had no idea you were so troubled. I'm sorry I was oblivious.
Chiaki, why are you here?
well,
You were acting all different, so I asked Chiaki to come along with me.
I'm glad you did, Kazuichi. Something like this can't be ignored. I understand how you feel, Monomi, but you're the one person I don't want making such decisions.
See?
There are other ways to get strong. I'll help you with your leveling up every step of the way.
I must have lost myself a bit there. The important thing is to love and support myself.
Right?
I should have known that, and yet I got all caught up and forgot.
Just take it easy there. Seeing us like that seriously threw me for a loop.
I appreciate your concern. I'm fine now. I'm sorry for causing you trouble. I'll repay both of you somehow. I promise. I preach the power of love as repayment.
20 points. Okay, let's see if we can land on one. Okay, let's land on this one. Kyoko, are you gonna duel us?
Aw.
Oh, and Buki, I'm not used to you alone in a quiet place like this.
I wouldn't have a solo career if I weren't black by being alone. Plus, I have the voices in my head to keep me company.
Yes.
Anyways, I'm out here to work on a different kind of music and my usual stuff.
Pointing.
I'm exploring styles I've never used before, so I'm starting with a change in scenery.
I see.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My throat is in pain.
Oh, a new song. So that was made on the pretty humming.
Aw.
And do you think so?
Ta-da!
I do. I know much about music, but it was a lovely melody that put me in a good mood.
I haven't tried Dancing's Going Solo. Looks like trying something new is already paying off.
Aw.
But I kind of do I like it? That's another story altogether.
I see.
No, it's just in the conflict, huh?
And nothing meant like that, but the answer's already pretty clear to me.
Aw.
I can challenge myself with new things until I go blue, but if I don't like it, it goes out it goes. What's the point of solo career otherwise?
Are you putting that song on the back burner for now? I was really into it.
Pointing.
Would you like trying to sing it?
What, me an idol?
I never said you were an idol, but actually, yeah, why the heck not? Let me give you a tune a little more time in your oven, that's all yours.
Wow, are you sure about that?
No.
It doesn't matter where I'm sure not. If I don't want it, sure, it will end up in the trash.
I wonder, I'll sing it.
I see. I see.
Sorry. Sorry.
I'll let you write the lyrics. I'll let you write the lyrics. You can write them however you want from your own perspective.
Yeah.
Oh, my friends are running into someone. I'm getting big and hype.
Me too, I never expected a break like this. Now I need to think of my debut outfit.
Alrighty.
I can't stand around here. There's so much work to be done.
That's why, like, all right, I'm gonna make you use of this ivy rise in my banger.
Thank God. That was the worst event yet. I'm sorry. Ibuki, you're a monster. Okay, and that was it. That's one of the big reasons why I had a giant loogie. I swear this thing is the size of a quarter. Actually, no, it's bigger than a quarter. Okay, yeah, this thing is really big and really sticky. Ugh, just coughed up in my head. It's covering the entirety of all my fingers. Ugh, gotta rub into my sock. Oh, it's like a snail died in my hand. Yes, get rid of that. Still, nah. I won't get rid of that card. I'll get rid of the 3-move card. Or maybe I'll use the 3-move card.
Got it?
Okay, yes, the modifications card. Rub it all into my sock. Rub all that snot right into that sock.
Hey!
Make that sock nice and stiff.
Hey. For now.
We saw this twice already. I'm not doing it again. No one else is here, so I might as well do it. I might as well go. Go down here. Select that square as we move out, and we talk it out. Okay, we got this one already. I don't know why, but frankly, doing a female voice right now, it destroys CzarThwomp, so that's why he's skipping on me. Let's do this move out now. I'm sorry if my voice is dying on me. Yeah, I'm really sorry if I seem like I'm skipping a lot of things. It's just that we saw a lot of these already. Okay, no more Monomi events. We only had about 2 or so that were new to us, and I did those. Fair and square. Thank God we don't have to do any more. I know that basically that I'm cheaping out. I know I'm depriving you of an experience, but I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I just can't. I just can't. High jump card, triple move card, nice. Dum 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 doo doo. Get rid of the card. Get rid of that other maybe. Yeah, 6 card. Nah. Okay, yeah, we'll get rid of the 6 card. Okay. Okay, let's go. Another level up. Boom. 466. Nice. Okay, 150 Jabber coins. Okay, go, go, go. Another one, seriously? Well, I'm getting rid of... I know what I'm getting rid of. Steel Skin card. And Goodbye card. Okay, 28 days left.
Okay, let's go over to this space, get another level up, and then basically I'll use the defense card. Success card. Okay, I'll get rid of the double move card. The success card is really valuable. Boom. Okay, good. And let's go. Steel skin card. Okay, let's do this. Horse time. Punch it. Okay, good thing we increased our defense with that. Okay, another 825. Okay, boom. Okay, there we go. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, bam, bam, boom. Bida, bam, 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 ba, da, ba, dee, da, dee, da, da, ba, da, ba, ba, bam. Another event or a level. Where can we go? That is good. Ah, yes, let's go over to here. Let's go to the shop and get a bunch of 0 cards. That's what we want to do right now. Okay, let's get rid of the triple move cards so that we can buy more 0 cards. 0 card. 0 card. 0 card. Okay, that's all good. Leave the shop. 25. Okay. Nope, not gonna benefit there. Yeah, this one would probably be the better one of the two. Okay. People good at psychological warfare. This would probably be Monomi's. This would be Mommy's thing where she would want to pick on. She would just want to play fair. Yes. I love how Nagito is pure strategy, apparently. Not even though Nagito's strategies rely on luck. Okay, intellect. And let's go. Yep, sure enough, land on that one. 416. Okay, 0 card. Another level up, nice. Okay, yeah, sure enough, we'll accept the surgery. Okay, good. Success card, nice. Okay, card, 0 card right there, good. Day 30, day 30. Okay, we'll go here. Okay. Have them find a game instead. And then they'll fight in the game. They'll fight each other with the game. Okay. Yes, they get aggressive. They tire each other out. No attributes increased. Apparently, fortitude is not willing to increase. Card. Triple move. Shop card. Might as well use that. Okay, let's go. 0 card. 0. 0. 0. 0. Okay, good. Leave the shop. And there's a festival underway where you can try things unrelated to your talent. I'm supposed to work at a janitor at a restaurant. Kirumi normally keeps it smaller, so I don't have much to work to do. Okay, when I'm free, I'll go look for a task. There's trouble. Whoa, yeah, that's so good. That's.
Yep. Before I knew it, I was totally discovering pepper. Whoops, I did pepper lines. Okay, so I know we're working at a restaurant, but who in the frick ordered this dish?
I'm here, so please go and have the restaurant. Just like Jack, we're confirming all the orders with customers.
Red fragments. Yes, give some money laundering. 1,000 Jabber coins. Not 2 Jabber coins, not 3 Jabber coins. All of the Jabber coins. Every Jabber coin is ours, and ours alone. Okay. Yeah! That's what I want to see. That's what I like seeing. Okay, 1 card. 18 days. 51. Okay, again. 0 card. 59. And 0 card. 66. Nice. Very nice. Yes, and now mug us. Give us money so we can take money. Take all of my money. Take all of the money. Oh, yes, every dollar I have, every coin I own, take away, please. I am begging you. Shop square. Boom, shop square. Buying more 0 cards. Buying all the 0 cards. Buy every last 0 card. Buy even more 0 cards. Can I buy another? No, I can't. No, I can't. Buy a 0 card. Buy a 0 card. And now you give us money. I swear. Take the money, give me the money. Take the money, give me the money. What game are you even playing? What game are you even playing, my man? Monosuke, you are a monster. Okay, let's do this. Can we get on that level up square again? Sure enough. Yeah, talk to Mukuro. Mukuro fights us. Okay, double move guard. I don't want you. Discard. Yes, levels grew by 8. Okay, more card usage. 81. You know what? Might as well. I might as well try for another surgery. Yeah! That's what I like to see. Just so much power. Yeah, look at all this power. Yeah, soon we're going to be reaching the max, if you can believe it. Card. 0 move. Okay, we're almost up to max defense. Monomi, the ultimate tank. Okay, another 0. Okay, what level are we at? What level are we at? 96. Okay, boom. Another level up. Yeah, we are pretty much scraping that barrier of just influence as... Okay, defense has already been increased. Nice. Okay, let's go to the shop again. This time I'm going to land on as many event squares as I can. Okay, 0 card. 0 card. 0 card. 0 card. 0 card. I cannot use more 0 cards. Okay. Okay, let's fight a creature. Let's do this. Mono Dragon. Punch. Good. Okay. Just go. Let's continue the fight. So many fights. So many we can win. So much we can do today. So much we can sue and say. Everything is more to do. And I will say this all to you. Level maxed. Level maxed. Go, go, go. Level maxed. Level maxed. Level maxed. Oh, yes, there we go. Level maxed. You know what? I might as well just pick this. Okay. 100. 0 card. How much more we can get. Okay. Blue fragments. Okay, more. Green fragments. Okay, another event. It's been a wild ride, but our time here is almost over. We're having a bonfire as a send-off. This is a moment I've been dreaming for love. I want to kick back and chat with everyone, too. My dog had 3 people. Kaede, please, Kaede. I'm so glad you let me listen to your piano playing. So much joy in this field trip.
That's right.
That way your fingers move so delicately is amazing. You have magical hands. I could never do that with my hands. In fact, I don't even have fingers.
Right, huh? That's really too bad. Have you ever wanted to try playing piano?
Well, you often see elementary school teachers playing piano and singing with students, right? Part of me yearns to try that, even in this form. I like to be able to be a little more teacher-like.
That's
The
right.
piano might be a little much, but you could always clap a beat and sing together, right?
What?
Hey,
While you're here, why don't you join in with the little dance over there?
But it's so tight, my heart isn't prepared.
right?
It's only embarrassing at first. Here, I'll go with you.
I got
In
it.
that case, I'll give it my best shot. I joined the dance with Coyote and sang. I'm not sure if that was a teacher-like, but it was fun. 120. 6 move guard. 0. Let's get some more blue fragments. Yeah, sure, why not? See if we can get some better equipment or not. Doesn't matter.
Thanks for
And watch
having
out, it's like,
us.
it doesn't matter. Get better equipment. Okay, card, 0 move. Let's get that. 120. Card, might as well basically see what triple can get us. Okay. Take us there, take us to that one, battle square. Okay, that'll get us nowhere. Nowhere fast. Let's go over here. Okay, watch out we get 120 exactly. Or no, the world will not be so fortunate to us. Okay. Yep, let's head over to this one last time. One more time. One more time. One more time. One more time. Okay, sorry, I accidentally pressed a button on my tablet. I was just checking some times. I'm on the verge of tears, but everyone's smiling, so I need to too. Hope fragment, hooray! Okay, obtain skills. Fighting spirit. Increase to max. Paralyze all. Okay. Ice freeze. Sure enough. And there we go. Develop complete. And let's see if we have any good items. Usami flower, hooray. 3 coins. 109 have 268 results. Okay, Monoyano machine. 1 coin down. Swimsuit Gaunta. 1 other coin down. Kazuichi equipment set plus 10. Spin the wheel. Okay, influence was 1, and I think that we're good. Unless we get another card. Okay, anyways. I think now would be a good time to end things off. Anyways, I really appreciate that you stuck around to watch the stream. You're a great viewer. I'm sorry, I'm getting my outros crossed. Anyways, I really appreciate that you stuck around for the stream. It was great having you, and I hope to see you next time. If you like the stream, consider following, and I hope to see you next time. And if you're watching this on YouTube, I really appreciate that you stuck around to watch this episode. You're a great viewer, and I hope you come back for the next one. If you like this video, like, subscribe, comment, share, do whatever you want. And with that, I'll see you next time. Bye.